Another terrific Thursday of Dynasty Breaks. What's up, everybody?
Taco Tuesday, terrific Thursday.
There you go.
Farfignugan Friday.
Got a few spots open, as you can see.
Whoa, that ain't standing up. Why won't these stand up? I'm a stand-up guy.
A stand-up guy. More Bowman tonight?
This. Yeah, and Bowman's almost sold out, guys. We only got a few teams left. Let's do this.
What up, L to the Ray?
Maybe that'll
Kodiak,
stand up.
Kevin, Sam, Carl, Greg.
Sup, everybody? Never done this before. I thought this would be fun. Chrome, Finest, and Composite. Different years, too. So I thought that would be interesting for you guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this break again. I don't have any more of these two. I do have more Composite, but I do not have more of these two. What up, everybody?
Composite. Love me some Composite.
I like Composite. That's one of my favorite products from the last calendar year. 10 left, I think. That's weird. 10 left in this. It's not expensive.
Kind of like blue on the screen. You're gray, but it kind of comes off as a little blue.
Yeah, we got some color. Like, we've been messing with the color on the cameras, on how straightened they are. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
There's Carly. What's up, Carly?
I'm blue, dabu dee, dabu die.
Exactly.
It may be your screen.
Maybe.
Because I don't see it. It looks okay to me. It looks like, it looks studly to me. Very handsome. Let's see.
So it's definitely off.
Yeah, so it's... you're fired. All right. Well, here's the link for this break. Go grab a spot.
Would love to see a break with one of each box of 2024 Topps football products.
I just did my order for midnight. That looks cool. And I hate to disappoint you, Carl. Tomorrow is release day for Resurgent football. And my rep was on vacation, and whoever was taking over for him forgot to allocate us Resurgent. So we're not getting Resurgent football on a technical error. Oops. So we are getting Midnight. I'm going to get a bunch of Midnight. Midnight looks awesome. We're going to be breaking Midnight all the way till midnight, maybe. We'll probably do 4 cases on opening night of that. We are getting signature class football. So yeah, no Resurgent tomorrow, man. That's why you don't see it on the calendar. It was. I asked him, was it a mistake? I knew it was because we should have gotten it, and I'm like, "Where's my Resurgent?" Oh, you didn't get it. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. We love our rep. He's a nice guy, but he's got to go on vacation occasionally.
9, 9, and 1.
911?
9, 9, 1.
Ah.
Almost.
That's what I was going to call. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no Resurgent. Sorry about that, guys.
What up, Merrill?
One of the first football products we haven't got in Panini or Topps.
Wah, wah.
I think they made it up to me on midnight. I think they made it up to. I'm going to get plenty of that. That'll be fun. We're going to bust full cases of that stuff.
Nice.
Very surprised on the price of that. It's not going to be that crazy on the price. You get 3 autos in every box. More of a premium product.
Premium product, just like Dynasty Breaks.
Word up. I have not seen Midnight like WWE or anything, but they had Midnight cards in Composite.
Yeah.
They had the Midnight inserts. Or just the base cards. That is the base design.
8, 9 sold out.
So you guys will have to get your Resurgent elsewhere, sorry. I'm sure I can go buy it at like almost full price. That's not really helping you guys. I'm not doing that. I'd rather not have it than give you a really awful price. How many spots?
8, 9, and then 2 sold outs.
8, 9. Bowman, she gone.
Carl said, definitely get in on the midnight breaks.
Man, I'm thinking that comes out. I may be wrong. I think it comes out on a Friday at the end of the month. We'll probably do. I'm thinking Friday, just doing like 4 cases in a row, and then maybe do a couple on Saturday. I've got a good amount of that. I can't complain. We're gonna be off a week in June, so you might see me do a couple breaks on a weekend here and there, just for fun. We're doing a Saturday break this week. Bowman, draft your teams. We're for the hobby boxes. I'm all about hobby boxes. I'm not a blaster guy. I'm not a mega box guy. I'm not saying we've never had them before. I don't know. I just don't feel like the value's there as much. I disagree on Bowman. I think Bowman blasters, you actually have a really good shot at getting an auto. So I'm kind of different on that. I'm cool on that. But other blasters, not so sure. Did George retire? George has retired. He works Fridays. He works. I'm not going to say he works every Friday, but he comes in, does the show on Fridays. But besides that, he's retired.
We're not going to say he works, but he comes in.
He comes in and he exists here.
What's up, Sky?
Makes jokes to you guys, talks to you guys, hangs out, top loads, has fun, just as we all do. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do, Sky, as they say. You know what I mean? Can I get more motif football at a good price? I cannot get that wholesale anymore. So that would be a no. Unless you know somebody that's desperate to sell a case of motif at a discount. Ooh, Salty Sam taking shots.
Uh-oh.
At you. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know if it's a positive about CJ or a negative about. It doesn't have to be both. It can be one or the other. 6 and 8. 6 and 8.
CJ is the top anchor.
Are we anchors? Are you anchors?
I'm not an anchor.
You're a news anchor.
No.
You're like Dan Rather. I jumped on earlier, bought a spot in the first 2 breaks. My phone was having some sort of fight with linking to PayPal. Are you asking me if you're in the first 2 breaks? Let me see.
Uh-oh. What's up, Kinky? Missed you.
That's weird. I don't see it in break 1. I don't see it in break 2 either. Stand by. Six left. Yeah, I showed 2 hours ago you have a failed order. Let me go see if we actually got your money. Let me see, make sure we didn't. Sometimes PayPal does not communicate correctly with our site. They'll tell us the payment failed, and then 2 minutes later it'll go through. That doesn't happen very often, but it's possible. Let's see. And I don't ever know about it until you guys say anything. I don't get an alert or anything. Yeah, I got your money. That is weird. Michael, I think I can fix this very easily. Stand by. Tell me how many spots we got left, Trev.
Seven.
Michael, this should get you in the break when I hit this button. I should have dropped it to 2 and 6.
2 and 6, yep. Flying off the shelves.
Make sure I got you in, Mike. Yeah, you're in there. You're in break 1. I'm glad we had this downtime so I could fix that. Yeah, you're in both of them now. Let me tell my web team what happened. 191748 is your order.
Uno mas. Uno mas. No, I didn't, Sky.
One 748.
What? Dude, I would have bought that immediately. What'd you sell it for, Sky? It's actually one of the books I'm looking for. What up, Travis? Sold out. One spot left in the second break of the night. Cosmic Chrome. Only spot left for the night. Jump on it.
Bye, guys.
What up, James? Didn't even see you pull in with the van. You were incognito.
All right, I've sent that to my web team, Mike. I don't know what's going on with that. PayPal rejected your order. Our website immediately marked the order as no good. And then after our website marked it, PayPal changed the status and took your money and said order's good. Our website had already said no good. So that's the problem. Our website doesn't, once PayPal tells it something, it doesn't go back and ask it again. It's either going to mark you failed or completed. So that was the issue. So we're trying to get that fixed right now, where maybe our website can go back and every 3 or 4 seconds for maybe a 5-minute period, it can make sure. So we're working on that. We're spending a lot of money working on that, actually. So
I'm not surprised it sold, Sky.
Even though our website looks cheap, it's not cheap. So we're trying. Let's see. Let me get your names here.
What up, Tyson? What up, Captain Kangaroo?
And if you guys ever have an issue where, hey, the money came out and I'm not in the break or whatever, you got to email me. Let me know. Doesn't happen very often. Again, 1 order in 1,000 probably. But you got to let me know. I don't get alerts for this type of stuff. Mike, I had no idea you had a failed order. So let me know. Patrick getting that last spot.
That could easily be it, Michael.
What is it?
He got a new phone. He had to re-log into PayPal, and he wondered if the delay of putting the code in caused it to kick back.
It could have. You can always just use a card on our website too, guys. You can always just use a card if it's easier. That's probably what I would do. Now you're not having to depend on 2 websites. Just put your card in. Probably what I would do. So it's up to you guys. All right, so let me get going. Let's do the random.
Sold out on the night.
Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 8th of May, 2025. We're doing 2 by 2 by 2. That's actually 8, but it's actually 6 boxes. It's not times 2, it's plus 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2, not times 2 times 2. Think about that. Chrome Football 2024. Finest Football 2024. Composite Football 2023. So first time we've done this mixer. We love all these products. They are very cool, very nice, very desirable. We're going to randomize your names. It is Thursday night. We're going to go 5 times. Name on the bottom after 5, getting our Dynasty Double Team combo spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got Brian, M-O-R, down to Aaron, J-O-H. Aaron J on the double team. We've been known to get an Aaron getting the double team from time to time. Could be a different Aaron every time. You never know. We're going to give you folks 5 minutes to trade. If you want to trade your team, you have to do that over in YouTube. And if you'd like to help out our channel, get us to 100 likes, guys. We need to get our live stream to 100 thumbs ups. Help us get there. Call your friends, call your aunt, call your neighbor, call your significant other, call your bluff, whatever you want to do. If you got a friend named Bluff, call him. And try to get us to 100 likes. And there are your names. Let's randomize the teams. It's all teams in Zona down to Washington. Copy those. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got the Brownies down to the Bills. Cleveland down to Buffalo. Copy those. That is 5 times. All right, guys, head over to our YouTube chat room. You can talk trade while you're there. If you do agree on a trade, we need both parties to please type the trade details into chat. Also, type in your shipping zip code. We do need to verify that it's really you if you're making a deal. We use your zip code to do that. I'm zooming in. 2 by 2 by 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 mixer up next.
What up, Jalen? Michael? Norman?
Stormin' Norman.
Greetings.
Greetings from Earth.
Dane, when are you scheduling a hockey break?
No, I have a hockey shoebox.
Oh, the shoebox, yeah.
Whenever CJ's here and can tell us who the players are. I mean, whenever CJ can say, yeah, that's Roman Shamalov, from the Czech Republic, who gets 15 shots on goal every game. When CJ's here on a Wednesday, probably.
Is he that deep into it?
Oh, God.
He's deep into hockey?
I was watching hockey last night.
Really?
Watching the Stars last night.
I can understand watching your team.
He's watching everybody.
He's watching everybody?
He knows everybody in the NHL. It's crazy.
Nice.
It's crazy.
It's not that big of a league if you think about it, but if you're into it.
I used to be into hockey in the 90s, but I lost it, man. I lost it. I don't know anybody now. So...
When you were working at the shop?
Yeah, and all the way up to like 99, man. I was watching NHL all the time back then.
Yeah, I actually went to a lot of Stars games in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, I like going to hockey games. I used to go to the, the Wildcats here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we had a minor league hockey team here.
They were pretty good. Like, our minor league hockey team were so good that they moved up and moved out.
Yeah.
Same thing with the football team. We had a minor league football team that moved out of their division because they were so good.
Travis and Carl got a trade coming up. We'll be right back. Travis, you don't have the Packers. Aaron has the Packers right here. Travis, you've got the Seahawks. Do you guys want to do Seahawks for Dolphins? You don't have the Packers. Just saying. It's the only time I'm ever going to agree with Carly.
Uh-oh.
Let that be noticed.
Clip it, y'all. Save that clip. He agreed with her.
Jacob, I don't know when the next A&G. Man, this is a very good time for us, and it's a good time for you guys. We have a lot of new products in stock, and honestly, I could fill up the next, 10 days probably with new stuff. So it's hard for me to. I usually save breaks like that, like the through the years mixers, when I maybe don't have a full lineup. I'll get it in the schedule eventually. It'll be the last break of the night because it takes a long time. And it's going to be 5 different years of A and G. But I don't have the space for it right now. We've got so much new stuff. No, you're good, Travis. Hey, reading's hard, brah.
I mean, if I'm looking at my phone, or I might need some reading glasses to see the small print.
I have. I wish I had 2019 Allen again, or I'd just retire right now if I had that. That'd be the end of it.
You don't have to wear reading glasses, do you?
No.
Dang.
I can read well. My only problem, vision-wise, is just like
distance.
Far distance. Like I have a hard time reading something really, really far away. But nah, my reading's good. That's good because that's what I need here. So,
there's Jacob. What up, Jacob?
Jacob, did you get my email? Your Caminero is going to start in next Thursday's auction. You know, Jalen, our rep was off for vacation when they allocated Resurgence, and the person filling in for him forgot to include us on the allocation. So we are not getting Resurgence due to I call it a clerical error, and it's fine. I mean, they didn't mean to do that, but we're not getting Resurgent. We're going to get a ton of Topps Midnight. We're going to get a Signature Series, or whatever they call it, Signature Edition. We'll be getting all that. But yeah, that's what happened on Resurgent. We were talking about that a few minutes ago. Monitor's messing up. All right, trades off. You already type it in?
I didn't hear the deal go off.
I turned it off.
Oh.
It was time. Trades off, guys. All right, let's roll. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button for us. Try to get to 100 likes on the old live stream tonight, or on this video if you're watching it later. And also, send me an email. Do you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Collect weekly auctions? Let us sell your cards for you. Consign them through Dynasty. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to mess with photos, listing your cards, shipping, dealing with buyers. We take care of everything. You get paid. You just watch the auction. It's fun. Send me an email right there, and I will send you my auction information sheet if you just ask me for it. You don't even have to ask nicely. You can demand it. All right. We're doing 2 boxes of Topps Chrome, 2 boxes of Topps Finest. Those are 2024. And 2 boxes of 23 Composite football. What?
We had a last second trade after the trade deadline. What do you think about that?
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. If I'm being honest, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm going to do it just for you guys. We're going to do the honor system here, Jake and Carl. I'm not even going to check your zip codes. I'm going to pretend like you're not fakers. And you know what they say about those last minute trades, guys? They're going to get you. Where's Jake? There he is.
Ravens for Titans.
So we have a trade after the buzzer. Hey, it's cool, guys. Just do whatever you want, guys. Do whatever you want. No problem. No problem at all. Anyone else? Any other trades out there? Go ahead.
Throw it in there.
No problem. I will tell you, I'm not going to read off your names. You guys can see the names there. I'll try to spare you that at least. Yeah. You know that ain't going to work out. That's going to be a bad deal. Trade's going to be a bad deal.
Wow.
Just saying. Should we go in chronological order? Let's do that. Let's do Composite first.
Composite.
Man.
Starting out with the best one.
You guys and your 18-minute late trades. Chat ain't delayed that much, Jake. Yeah, I think you're delayed, Jake.
The timer's still on for the same amount, even though it's delayed.
Wow. A lot of crazy stuff going on here. Crazy stuff.
The timer just doesn't disappear at 45 seconds to go.
Hey, you guys just do whatever you want. No problem. Just do what you want. All right, moving along. We got Marcus Allen. Fred Biletnikoff needs a sandwich. He needs something to eat. All right, Jim Everett. Make sure Jim Rome doesn't call him Chris Everett. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. He tackles Jim Rome and starts threatening him. Rams?
Carl
with the Jim Everett. Don't call me Chris Everett.
Oh, yeah, you didn't read out the names.
I didn't.
Salty's like, this is the best part of the break.
It's the best part of the break? Well, I hope not. I hope that's not the highlight. Oh, man.
That's funny.
If that's the best part of the break, you guys got problems. Adrian Peterson. Midnight. We're going to be getting a lot of this product. The inserts and autographs look amazing in this stuff. Looking forward to Midnight Football. Tom Brady Refractor. I'm thinking this is Heritage. A lot of different sets in Composite. You could say it's a composite of a bunch of different sets. You could actually say that if you wanted to. Ooh, Brett Favre to 75. There you go, Packers.
Or you could just know it and not say it.
Or you could trade 15 minutes late.
Dane's brain.
Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
He said, yes, I'm delayed. My wife agrees. Jake said.
Katie agrees. That must mean I need to disagree with Katie.
No, it's a different Jake.
Drew Bledsoe. CJ's guy.
It's a different Jake.
Is it?
Jake SCH. That just traded.
Yeah, I thought it was Jake and Katie.
That's Jacob STA, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think you're the Katie Jake. Am I wrong? There's too many Jakes.
I think
Jake Schaff is the Katie Jake.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong, bro. All right, Dexter Manley. That is not a manly standing position. That is just not a good idea. All right, Boomer Esiason, Midnight, and got a green Moss. That makes sense. Moss is usually green. To 175 for the Vikings. Resurgent football that we're not getting tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Jacob STA is Jake and Katie.
Oh, man, there's two of you?
There's Jake.
I can't keep up. Look at this. Look how close those look. I can't even tell. Hey, why don't you can both of you marry a Katie? That would be easier for me if you could both do that. Anthony Richardson and Doug Flutie. Get out your Flutie Flakes, number to 50. That is the all etched gold refractor, I believe.
Flutie Flakes.
Here you go, Buffalo. Bryce Young rookie refractor from Finest. That is a parallel. There's so many. We have Jakes. You know how many people we have that start with J? Seriously?
Way more than anybody else.
When we first opened Dynasty, we had a mock-up website, and it had a bunch of pictures of like cards, and it basically just said put your email address in, and on July 4th we're going to give a bunch of stuff away. If you just give us your email address, that's what happened back in the day. We'd never done a break before. That's how we got our customer base. So, I don't remember what I was going to say now. It was really good, though. I lost it. It was really good.
About the J's?
Oh, yeah. I looked at I organized our email addresses we collected. We collected thousands of them. I organized them by name. 40% were J. 40% of our names started with the letter J. So somehow I tapped into the J universe. I love that story. Chris Samuels to 125. Remember him?
Yes. He was good.
The big boy.
He was good.
Big boy. Oh, this pack is ginormous. All right. We've got CJ Stroud Boomskis, number to 50. If you don't like that patch, I don't know what to do for you. That thing is thick. It looks like a tablecloth. I don't know. 47 of 50.
It's like a pocket is bursting out.
That's an amazing patch.
Sean.
That is the base. That is the base composite set. That is the regular composite set. Not the best auto in the world. Kind of gave up at the end there, but that's okay. If you're looking for some sort of negative, that would be the only one I see. Big card. Sean. There's too many Jakes out there.
Sean hasn't spoken chat yet.
He probably passed out. Dan Marino.
Might not be here.
Mandarino.
Nice card.
Bye. All right, Bo Jackson. Ray Lewis. We have a blue Gronkowski.
Ray.
That is number Gronk Smash 2 of 99. I like these. Allen and Ginner football. I like the parallels. They look good. I'm ready for A&G football, man. I hope they do it. I bet they will. Cannot wait for Allen and Ginner football.
That'd be interesting.
Oh, I bet you it happens. Nolan Cromwell making the checklist. Go figure. Midnight AR. Yeah, you guys are just... When I look at chat and I look at your names, it looks exactly the same. I have to really sit here and stare. My chat program, you guys look exactly the same.
But you don't need glasses.
No, I mean, I can read... I'm reading them right now, but I'm thinking that's the same person. And it's just, I don't know. I usually glance at chat. I can't stare at it very long. The could be the greatest Jaguar of all time. Tony Baselli, first ever draft pick of them and a Hall of Famer. Is he the only Jag in the Hall of Fame? I think maybe so.
Sam.
I feel like he might be the only Jaguar in the Hall of Fame.
He is. I mean, what? Like all the other good ones aren't.
No, Brunell's not. Jimmy Smith isn't. I think Jimmy should be considered. Fred Taylor's not. Andre Reed.
Maurice Jones-Drew. He was probably the next.
Yeah. Ooh,
Good
Peyton Manning to 199. I like that card. Peyton Manning.
Caminero. Can't wait to see what it does at auction. Yeah, he was talking about that earlier.
The Caminero to 5. I don't know what it'll do, man. I don't have a good feel for that card. I really don't. The prospect cards are all over the place. I just can't. People ask me, what do you think this is going to go for? It's a rated prospect. I don't know. I really don't know.
Elray's got a CJ Stroud going into auction tonight.
Starting tonight. As you guys know, most of the action's going to happen the last 2 days, especially the last 1 day. It's going to go crazy. So, that's when the cards really change. I wouldn't expect a whole lot the first 4 or 5 days. People are looking at the other auction that ends this Sunday. That's what they're focused on. Once that auction's over, they start to drift to the one that starts tonight. So if you've never done an auction before, that's kind of how it works. Will Levis, looking swole there. Got plenty of room for that tattoo, you know what I'm saying?
Like a billboard on his arm.
Oh, he's got a big arm there. He's
Drink
got
sparkly water.
Plenty of room. Edgerrin James to 250. 250. Omaha, says Tim. Omaha.
Omaha. Was it Tim in Facebook?
Tim is over in Facebook.
I didn't even bring up my Facebook.
Oh, this is a tough one, guys. I think we've only pulled one of these out of our massive amount of composite we've done. Let's go SP John Elway. That's a hard to get card.
That's a pretty cool design.
That is.
What's that out of? What's that?
Don't know. It's like a Topps Chrome insert, I think. But that's a short print. That's a short print, man. That's hard to get.
So is that in Topps Chrome?
Yeah, it will be. All right, maybe in this Topps Chrome too.
Yeah.
I bet it is.
Huh. That's cool.
It's tough to get those. I think we got an Aikman was the only one. Ooh. CJ Stroud gold to 50. If you like CJ Stroud's to 50, you're really liking this break. That's our second one. 49 of 50. That is that's the Ray Wave from Resurgent that we're not getting tomorrow. Voltaic.
Case hit.
Well, we've opened a bunch of cases. I've only got 2 of the Let's Go. We may have gotten another case hit. There's several case hits, but you don't get one of each. You only get one total. So we haven't got many of the Let's Go. 250 on the Jim Kelly. These are pretty easy to ding up, so I'm going to top load that. Foil is condition sensitive, just like Carly is. Dan Marino, Mandarino. Sean Alexander, Trev's guy. Randy White. Couple Will Levises. Can never have enough. Brah. Poor Will Levis.
Oh, Lil Wevis.
Lil Wevis?
Yeah.
Lil Wevis. He could be a rapper and be Lil
Wevis.
Ricky Williams. Smoke him if you got him. 26 of 50. That's a good looking card, man. It really is. Miami Dolphins off the trade, right? No?
Miami. Carl.
Oh,
Carl kept him.
The would-be trade.
The would-be trade.
It's when Carl tried to take Aaron's team by going to another person. Bryce Young, refractor, Carolina. All right, Tom Brady. That's my favorite looking card in this whole set. It is just awesome. I would love to have the autograph version of that. good looking card. Stephen Davis to 249.
Oh, you're choking on mine.
Choking on your what? Trevor's choking. Nice knowing you.
Choking myself out over here. Listen to that.
Ooh, orange grounded. Sean Alexander, you're grounded. It's a good thing you're a running back. 14 to 25 on the orange grounded refractor from Resurgent that we're not getting tomorrow.
He usually grounded himself. You know, he kind of fell over before people tackled him.
He did.
I mean, he saved his career that way, but he kind of just went down.
I don't know. He did. I don't feel like he had that long of a career.
It was decently
I think
long.
he got hurt a lot.
He did.
He had a lot of leg problems. All right, Barry Bananas Foster, Midnight Jim McMahon. Ooh, Bryce Young Blue X Fractors, what I'm going to call it, from Finest. A lot of Bryce Young parallels. I appreciate the only time you say "let's go" is when it says it on the card. I see other breakers say it a lot. I don't even like saying it when it's on the card. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little uncomfortable about it.
No, Dane likes to say, "Here we go."
Here we go.
That's
Who doesn't
Dane's
like to
favorite.
say that?
Me.
Well, you're just not living right. Oh, I love these cards. Cosmic Chrome with the on-card autograph. Brian Westbrook. This dude's a beast. Eagles. Refractor autograph. These cards are good looking.
Mike. Old Kinky.
If you guys remember, we pulled the CJ Stroud super fractor of this card. His rookie auto for young Kobe. I don't know if Kobe's in this break. I don't think he is. Usually Kobe jumps into these.
Sean had a pretty good career. He had 9 years, almost 10,000 yards. He almost hit 10K.
Only with the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
He
No, he had Washington. He went to Washington. He got hurt, right when he got there.
I was going to say, he didn't play much there.
11 carries
11 carries?
for Washington.
Yeah, he was kind of done by then. All right, we've got Dalton Hilliard. I think the father of Ike Hilliard, if I'm not mistaken. That is a purple mini diamond to 199. Saints, who dat? Dalton has a good auto.
Tyson.
Dalton has a fine-looking autograph.
All the OGs do. It's back whenever they used to teach cursive.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a bad OG auto. I don't know if there is one. Let me get. I want to get a good screenshot for this break. Let's. Why not? Well, let's put a Topps Chrome box too. I need a screenshot. I need a thumbnail, if you will. That's a good one.
I was watching Shaq. He got his daughter's first ever card.
He cried.
Yeah, and he started crying. He's like, I taught her how to sign that. I told her, I said, you can't just have just a basic signature. You got to have an actual
Something nice.
Yeah, but he actually taught her how to do it to where it wouldn't take her long either.
Remember, if we get a mystery finest, it is going to be random between the teams on the back of the card. We do not peel the mystery finest. That is not appealing. I don't want to mess up the card. It's very hard to get the peeling off. We don't do it. All right.
Like the video, there's some woman in a video peeling it, and she just peels the card in two.
Well, I got to tell you, it's very sticky, the peeling and the tape method. Back in the 90s, you put a piece of tape on it and you peel it back, and that would get you started. You almost got to take your fingernail to the corner now. They need to put a little tab that you pull the tab. I mean, that would be the way to go. Mike Singletary to 99. I don't blame any breaker that says they damaged one. Well, sure you did. It's hard to do. Bo Nix on the throwback, team finest. Throwback design. 3 different levels in finest. You've got the common, the uncommon, and the rare. Should get 2 rares in every box, I think. Michael Pratt as a Buccaneer to 2 hundo. Dallas Turner. Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State legend. And it's gold. It's Trevor's guy, Keon Coleman, 31 of 50. Buffalo Bills. Is this a gold? It's gold, Jerry. It's gold, Jerry.
Aaron on the double team.
Look at you. Buffalo to go with your Doug Flutie gold that we got earlier. Still haven't seen the white frame Super short print. If you see a white frame insert and someone's selling it cheap, you probably ought to buy it. It's 1 in 180 something cases. The hardest to get insert I can remember. There's a 30 card white frame set. Oh, wow. Mushi Hamstring.
Yep.
Mushin Muhammad. We used to call him Mushi Hamstring because he was always out when we had him on our fantasy teams. Carolina Panthers, finest greats.
Wayne loves pancakes.
Yeah, he does. Little candy cane design on the back. Barry Sanders to 150 is getting a top loader. Field General. Bicep General is what it should say. Will Levis. Oh, a static cling. That's not a bad idea either. Although then a static cling, you could take it off and then put it back on if you don't like the player. I don't like that. 1 of 25 green. That is a Trey Benson. That is the rare. I think when the back of the background there is shaped like an orb. That's circle. An orb. It's the rare version. Orb.
Orbeez.
Field Generals. Bo Nix. Cosmic Chrome football up next, and that's the last Cosmic Chrome I've got in stock. It makes me sad. There's the rare Audric Estime, estimated 325 right behind it. Field General Refractor Caleb Williams is getting a top loader for the Bears. Not a card we've seen a lot.
Dane, George's Deep Dish Pizza place right around the corner from my new place. Wow.
That's what it's called?
George's Deep Dish
I wouldn't eat there.
Yeah.
You're going to get a hair in your food. A lot of deep dish. There's a lot of pizzas masquerading as casseroles in your area. Sounds a little sus. If you see a place called Carly's or you see a place called George's, I would avoid it at all costs. Remember that, Travis.
At all costs.
At all costs.
Hey, there's El Ray.
El Ray with the LOL. All right, we've got Marvin Harrison, the rare rookie. Michael Pratt. Troy Franklin, just a refractor on the finest debuts.
Drywall dust on your crust.
Ew. Why? George tears up his drywall at home? Why? All right. Oh, it's a black refractor, which I love how these look. Tavian Sanders, Panthers, coming to play today.
Wayne loves pancakes. Hit number 2.
He still loves them. That Wayne can take down a tall stack like nobody's business. Eli. 75. Field General Steve Young. Bo Nix, finest debut X-Fractor. Should be a regular refractor, X-Fractor of this card. X-Fractor a little tougher to get. George is all about the sauce. Ew. El Ray. El Ray stooping down into the gutter for a little bit. Hey, Tebow Mania.
Now I'm picturing George with like a pot of sauce and he's stirring it with his finger and he's like...
Stirring it with his beard. Stirring it with his big, long beard.
And he sucks it off his finger and he sticks that same finger back down.
Could you stop fantasizing on the channel? I don't like it when my co-host fantasizes about the other co-host. All right, we've got Jaden Daniels, the team finest X-Fractor. Big card. Jaden Daniels. We have the Trevor Fantasy Hour here. And I'm not talking about fantasy football. I'm talking like about...
on a scary movie. It's my strong hand. And he like dipped out the potatoes, mashed potatoes with his little hand.
I don't remember any of this. I don't want to remember this. CJ Stroud, team finest. That's a second-year Stroud. I'm going to top load it anyway. I'm a nice guy.
That Lynn Dickey was numbered.
Yeah, probably won't top load it, though. Carly would probably want us to because that's her guy.
We don't top load every numbered card.
No, it's numbered to 325. Yeah, if it's below, if it gets into the 150, 125 range, I'll top load it.
See, El Ray agrees with me. He's like, perfecto.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I can't even see the emoji on
it's
mine.
Like this.
Chat program. Yeah, it doesn't. My
It's that emoji.
chat program does not recognize that. Ooh.
Whoa.
Jason Elam. Does everyone remember this guy? He is not talked about enough. This dude was consistent as it gets back in the day.
That's like a real throwback design too, isn't it?
It is. And he won 2 Super Bowls just like all the other Broncos. Nobody talks about him.
Sam.
Jason Elam.
There's some salty Sam. I'll go along with your case hit.
Sweat to 200. That is not John Elway. Don't get excited if you get his auto. It's Craig Morton looking like John Elway. They fooled you. That is Jaden Hicks to 35. The green refractor is pretty hard to get. Kansas City.
I remember in fantasy, Jason Elam, because he kicked in Denver, man, he would always get them 50-plus yarders.
Jaden Daniels' finest debuts. Larry Johnson, the other grandmama. Yeah, Elam. Yeah, kicking in Denver was a good thing.
It was.
Good thing.
Everybody wanted to draft him. He was always top 5 probably.
He never missed games or anything. He's just kind of consistent. If you took Elam in your fantasy league back in the day, you're just good. You're just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that design is like, I forget what year that is.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Well, like when the cards had the coatings on them and stuff. That's reminiscent of those.
Carl, trade that Ricky Williams auto for Elam auto.
They're making deals. They're making deals.
Wow.
Should I open all these at once? I think I'm gonna open the whole stack on Chrome. I don't remember how I do it. I haven't done Topps Chrome in a long time. We've been out of this forever.
Lyle
Lovett's here. Get ready. Everybody buckle up. Put on your earmuffs.
Antony Boo. Antony Boo? How's it going?
Antoine. Antony's boo. It's his wife.
Craig, MF, and Morton.
Hey, what up, Sean? How you doing, man? Sean, did you see what you just got? Or did you just get here? You might want to rewind a little.
Yeah, you had a nice hit there, bud. You have the Texans, so you can only imagine what you pulled.
Yep. You never know. All right, Andre Badmoon and Rising. Oh, I love the design. Just a good design on the baseball with the neon and the football with the neon. Just love it. Drake May, love the Drake. Love the Drake. And Bryce Young, second year. Legends of the Gridiron, Bo Jackson.
Everybody loved the Drake until they didn't.
I know, then they didn't love the Drake. Hate the Drake is what they said. Dexter Manley in a manly-looking parallel. Got some camouflage here. Arnold will be proud. Is that not numbered? I don't think these are numbered. They're not. They are tough to get, though. I need more sleeves.
Motion detected at the front door.
George just walks around in front of his front door right after we go live. Like, he just does that. Like he did last night for 15 minutes. Just walking in front of his front door. Finesse, Brock Bowers.
72 degrees. That's pretty good temperature. Lyle says.
Like, you just randomly said that? You're like, yeah, 72 degrees is a solid temperature. I'm like,
it is.
What is
that
this
not
guy?
Like perfect temperature?
What's this guy talking about over here? Archie Manning. Yeah, boy, I like about a 10-mile-an-hour wind. It's just that's a good wind. Jeez. All right, J.J. Watt, Tim Tebow to $3.99. I call him the Teebs. All etch, Brock Bowers.
Nice here in Washington, 65. We got people chiming in with the weather of the day.
They just chime in. How old are you guys? Y'all like 80? Chris Long, and what an auto. Man, he worked hard and long on his autograph over the offseason. Little Johnny Wilson. Need to work a little more, Johnny. There you go, Eagles. He is a world champion, though, Tripp.
Mike Kinky. That's Kinky.
That's your auto?
Yeah, it's like one stroke. You know about that, don't you, Dane?
You're Johnny Wilson.
One stroke.
Can't you? Yeah, one-stroke engine. You're Johnny Wilson. You can't do, I know you're working hard trying to become the #1 receiver in Philadelphia, but You didn't have the best year. I think you got a little bit of time to work on your auto. Drake May Refractor is a nice one.
Your son had a baseball. Hopefully he did pretty good tonight. Yeah, go back and check it out, Sean. You'll be pleasantly surprised. One of the first hits in the
Could be a Derek Carr. You never know. All right, we've got orange wave secondary team color. I like it. Oh, gold behind it. Zach Thomas, Hall of Famer, and we'll show you the next one. We'll give them a together boom. Falcons to 75 yellow all etch Michael Vick. We got the Zach Thomas to 25, the Vick to 75.
Nice. And your wisdom teeth exit post-op. Well, that's good. Hopefully you heal pretty good. It's never fun.
What are you eating? Like you just drinking liquids? Or are you just eating globs of things? Youthquake, Aladdin McConkey, saddle up your donkeys.
Pudding, Jello.
Blended up broccoli.
What?
You can blend up anything.
That sounds gross.
You can blend up enchiladas if you want. Oh, nice one. All etch Bryce Young. That's a good looking card. Carolina rocking.
Third hit. Wayne loves pancakes.
Wayne's getting the now he's up to the tall stack. Third hit is a tall stack. Two hits is a short stack. One hit, a single pancake.
He said,
of
give me
course.
all that you can eat.
He's on the pancake buffet line, which I've actually seen that. Wow. Who eats more than 3 pancakes? Really? Seriously. Nobody.
I don't know, man. We live in Texas.
They're like, hey, it's all you can eat on the pancakes. I'm like, you're trying to rip me off. You know I'm only going to eat like 2.
They're like, hey,
you're going to take my $16 and I'm not going back.
They're like, hey, honey, let's go there at 2 in the afternoon and just have one meal today and just gourd ourselves.
On pancakes.
All you can eat.
You're a strange cat. You're a really strange cat today. Where do we find this guy? Let's see a superfractor, indeed. Oh, I'm on the wrong side again. I hate that. There we go. That's the good stuff. You were eating tostadas and enchiladas after you got your wisdom tooth pulled. Not a good idea, Potter.
Yeah, not the tostadas.
You're not supposed to do that. You're getting stuff down in the thing.
Tostadas. It just cut up my gums.
Yeah. No Captain Crunch either. You don't want to do that. That'll just get you all bleeding again.
You can blend anything to eat when your mouth is wired shut. Exactly. What's up, Blaine?
You could probably eat some of Carly's mush. Some of the chicken Cajun pasta or chicken garlic ranch pasta or chicken pasta, insert adjective. Carl wants to see a superfractor. I know he does. I see it. I'm ready. Hey, we hit a lot of superfractors. We hit a Jerry Rice superfractor. It's up at auction right now. Who's bidding on it? It ends on Sunday. It got a PSA 9. Jerry Rice superfractor auto.
You guys in Texas just raise the flag on the table and ask for more empanadas. We have nothing like that.
We used to have restaurants where you raise the flag.
Yeah, they probably still do, just not around here.
Yeah, around here you just have to wave your hands till someone helps you.
Or
Jerome Bettis.
You could be like Dane and just flag down the waitress every time she walks by. Dane just treats waitresses so bad.
What?
You do.
Where?
You're just like, hey, why don't you do this for me? Hey, why don't you do this?
Well, I asked
You're
him.
not a king. Come on.
They say, do you want a refill? I go, yes. How's that treating them bad?
And they bring you the refill and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot to ask for this.
You've never eaten with George, have you?
No, of course I have.
Oh, dude.
Of course I have.
El Ray, could you bring up the pickle situation? Could you bring up the pickle situation with George? Finesse, Jaden Daniels. George puts on the abuse on the waiters and waitresses. Archie Griffin to 75. I like that. Cincinnati Bengals. Waitresses love me. At the diner,
That's what you think.
They're like, hey, Dane, and they sit down and tell me about their week, how their week's going.
I'm like, why are you bothering her? And Dane's like, oh, they like it.
Oh, the one at Parkway loves me. That girl? Yeah, I mess with her just to be fun. She likes it. She's funny. But George is like, I told you to get 15 pickles. I only got 6.
Okay.
No, I'm not kidding.
Well, that's a pretty big difference. You ask for 15, you only get 6.
Why do you need 15 pickles?
I mean,
who needs 15 pickles?
You kind of just let George have what he's gonna have, man.
He's only nice to. Yeah, that waitress kissed the top of my head. That was weird.
Right, Carly?
I was eating with Crystal and Dave, and I got a big old smooch on top of my head. It was very strange, and it was from behind. I was like, "Who's kissing me? I don't know anyone in this town. Who's kissing my head?"
Hey, baby.
It was almost like that. Dallas Clark. And to 150, Adonai Mitchell. He needs to play a little bit better this year. I'm going to get on to Adonai Mitchell. He needs to catch some passes this year. He needs to do some things. Yeah, I saw some of the logo men being pulled there, Blaine. Those are... Hey, Seabass is not a small human being. How you doing, Blaine? How's life? All right, we've got a green Jermaine Burton Bengals getting some stuff out of this box. 6 of 99. Is Poncho's still in business anywhere?
Probably.
I remember that. I remember that place. That's where probably the only place I ate that had the flag or whatever.
It's usually Hispanic places.
Scolded the poor lady over pickles. It was actually a gentleman, I think.
Oh, I mean,
he got the business.
That's probably
he got the business.
Warranted.
It was because extra pickles cost $1, and George lost it.
Oof.
He lost it. Terrell Davis to 250. I'm top loading that. It's a Hall of Famer. Might as well. I got a Caleb Williams behind it to top load as well. Yeah, it was the charge of $1 for the pickles that caused the problem. So, and then it was, okay, since I paid $1, I want 15.
No one ever said George was cheap.
Bo Nix.
Except for George.
Wow. Tom Brady. We'll top load that Bo Nix. Legend of the Gridiron, Steve Young. Finesse Caleb Williams is getting a top loader like that one. And what do we have coming up here? Do we have something gold? It looks gold. Autograph Lawrence Taylor for the Giants, number to 50. I've never seen one of these. All pro autographs.
That's dope. Cody.
That'll work.
Cody Eli.
Look at you, Cody.
The Book of Eli.
Living right. Youthquake Refractor of Drake May. A lot of Drake May cards in this. Base rookie, refractor rookie, and refractor Youthquake.
He said, boy, howdy.
Giddy up.
Wow. This break is awesome.
It is. I like it. It's a good mixer, guys. I hope to do one of these again where I just put a ton of Topps products together. It's hard to do that, meaning I got to hold back cases to do it. Instead of breaking cases for you guys, I don't like to hold back a bunch of stuff, but we'll try to do mixers whenever we can. Stay tuned to the website. We'll be back in 15 minutes. We're running a little bit behind tonight. We'll see you for more football. Cosmic Chrome up next. Energize. See you in a few. Okay. I'm back. You know what I was going to say. Let me get your names in. We'll start the randomization of said names. This box will not stand up on its own. Kind of like Carly.
It's too loaded with hits.
All right.
That wasn't.
That's the call to everyone to let them know the break's starting. It's kind of like the dinner bell.
It's our Viking war call. It's just dangling.
All right. My last little bit of Cosmic Chrome football makes me sad.
Lil Webbis.
Lil
Webbis.
Lil Webbis, the rapper. He's gonna be a rapper. That's all he can do now. All right.
Wrapping Christmas gifts at Dillard's.
Wrapping his biceps and more bicep. You know what I'm saying? Making those things bigger. Can't believe you typed that. You ready? Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 8th of May, 2025. We're doing Cosmic Chrome football. Yes, they do football now. Why do you like Cosmic Chrome? I think you like it because it's got the Planetary Pursuit inserts. It's a 10-card set. It's got the sun. It's got 9 planets. The farther you get out from the sun, the harder they are to get. It's got autos that don't come in every box, so the autos are very sought after. We're doing a half case, 6 boxes. My last 6 boxes, to be exact. Sam, all the way down to Tyson. Copy your names. We're going to mix your names up a grand total of 5 times. That's what we do on Thursdays. Name on the bottom after 5 gets our double team combo spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got Jacob SCH down to Cody and his Book of Eli. Cody and his best friend Eli Manning getting the double team spot. 5 times. Cody and the luckiest quarterback of all time. All right, we are going to give you folks a grand total of 6 minutes to trade. If you would like to trade your team with your fellow breakers, you don't even have to hold hands with each other. You don't have to do that. No touching required. You do have to be over in YouTube in our chat room, though. If you go over there, please hit thumbs up. Please hit subscribe. When you guys get us to 100 likes during our live stream, we get all kinds of new customers the next day. Not kidding. Very serious. Please help us out. Hit that thumbs up. And hit subscribe. A 5-star review on Facebook or Google never hurt either. We appreciate those. Cody, there you are. Congrats to Eli as well. Bengals, Browns, Jags, Jets. Those are my combo spots that are built into the break. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got the Texans down to the Steelers. Houston down to Pittsburgh. Copy those. That is 5 times. All right, guys, head over to our YouTube chat room. You can talk trade while you're there. If you do agree on a trade, we need both parties to please type the trade details into chat. Also type in your shipping zip code. We do need to verify that it's really you if you're making a trade. All right, I'm zooming in. Here are your teams, and we are going to put 6 minutes on the clock. We'll be right back. Cosmic Chrome football. Poor Trev, Carly not nice. Exactly, El Ray, except for the first part. Exactly.
I ordered something last week, and 9 days later, I'm like, you guys going to ship my product? And this guy is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your order."
Was it a new personality? You didn't get it yet?
Okay.
Wow.
You jerk.
I didn't know if they sold those. Carly,
Like,
you should buy
what
one of
the
those.
heck?
New personality, brah.
How do you not looking at your eBay page and seeing if you sold something for over a week?
They're like, we don't need to ship it. We'll just wait for him to ask for it.
Wow.
El Ray's not on your side, Carly. He never has been. He's Team Dane all the way.
El Ray's just Team Dane because of pity. It's a pity vote.
It's very hard to get into Team Dane. We only accept the absolute best of the best. And we don't accept the worst of the worst. So we'll be right back.
Got enough worst for the leader of the group than all the followers.
That's great.
That's for you, Carly.
That's great. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Timmy, glad to have you, man. How did you hear about Dynasty? I'm with Jacob. How did you hear about us? I like it.
Uh-oh. You said your line before you could say it.
I know.
We got no talk. There's a couple people threw their teams up there for trades.
Got my guy BJ from Oklahoma in the break. Went to school with him in Morrison. What's up, BJ? I know that guy. Got some trade talk. Good old YouTube algorithm. It's all those thumbs ups people are giving us. Timmy's finding us. We appreciate it. That's our number one form of advertising now, guys, is the YouTube algorithm. So we appreciate when you guys share our videos and like the streams. Anytime you watch the videos I post, like those or comment. When you engage with stuff, it helps us a lot. If someone would engage with Carly, like in battle, that would help as well. Engage.
Why are you doing that with your mouth?
Engage. I don't know. I just want to. You know what I mean?
Been watching your videos for about 6 months. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah. That's a lot of us, man. That's a lot of us to put up with.
Surprised you're not blind yet, seeing you dating that much.
Because I'm so bright.
Most of us are.
Because I'm so bright. Because
Sure.
I shine the brightest.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Okay, don't do that, please. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. Trades off. You want to type that in there, Whitney? Whatever your name is.
That's not Whitney.
Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and hey, it looks like Princess Toadstool standing on the box. She's really not. Cosmic Chrome Football. Love the outer box. Love what's in the box. First time we are delving into Cosmic Chrome in a Topps NFL product outside of Composite. If you guys want me to sell some cards for you, we are now consigners on the Fanatics Collect Weekly Auction. There's an auction starting 2 hours from now. And every Thursday night, there is a 10-day auction starting. All you got to do is email me, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Dane, I want to know about the program. Tell me how it works. I'll send you the auction details. I can sell graded cards, raw cards. I can even get your cards graded for you before they go up on the auction block. Here we go. Here's your teams in a 6-box. Cosmic Chrome, break number 4. Jacob with the Texans. Sam, Broncos. Wayne loves pancakes. Niners. Sam, Commanders. Tyson, Vikings. Patrick, Case of the Mondays with the Patriots. Tyson, Chargers. Ryan, BSD with the Ravens. You figured that out. Travis, Rams. Greg, Ed, and Eddie with the Bucks. Linda, Panthers. Justin, golly, Saints. Neil and his heavy flow with the Bills. Daniel has a lot of angst for the Falcons. Or he speaks English. I don't know which one. Cody, Packers. Robert, my pen pal with the Colts. Cody, Jags and Jets. Clayton, and his pet Crow with the Giants. Scott, Cowboys. Aaron, Chiefs. Jacob, Titans. Mike, Raiders. Aaron J with the Bengals and Browns. Scott, Dolphins. Carl with the Lions. BJ, welcome with the Seahawks. Neil, Bears. Scott with the Cardinals. And Cody, all Philadelphia for Cody. Or all Pennsylvania, I should say. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. All cards shipped. No hitless credit. Giddy up. Ride 'em Cowboy. Yeehaw. Get along, little doggy.
Wow.
Can't think about that. Hey, thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, Tim. Even if you don't mean it, I appreciate it. We try hard. We try real hard.
Even if you're blowing smoke up my
Even
dress,
if you're just
still
shooting
Thanks so much.
sunshine right up the nether regions, I appreciate it. Courtesy of Bob Levitating. I miss old Bob Levitating. Where is he?
Yeah.
Probably floating around somewhere.
Bulb.
All right, a lot of packs here. I am liking polling the audience for the question of the night, unless you have one at the ready.
I do not.
Guys, what should the question of the night be? Give me some ideas. We need a question of the night. We have not, but we've been a little bit lazy. CJ had a good one yesterday. He didn't have it ready. He just made it up on the fly. The day before that, I think El Rey had one, maybe. So, does anyone have a good question of the night? Don't be upset if I don't pick your question. If your question stinks, don't be upset if we don't pick it.
Nice.
Oh, you got a little love there from Timmy.
He's probably not talking about me.
He's probably talking about George.
Probably talking about CJ.
Probably talking about practice.
And talk about practice.
Talking about practice. Anyone have a question of the night?
I saw Allen Iverson do that.
That was Allen Iverson that did it.
Was it Allen
Yeah.
Iverson that did it? I thought it was one of the coaches.
The media gave him crap because he missed practice. And he's like, we're talking about practice.
For
That was
some
Allen
reason, I was
Iverson.
thinking it was a coach that did it.
If you could... Oh, that's interesting. Question of the night. Hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we've reached the point that you've been waiting for. It's time for Dynasty's Question of the Night.
We have a question of the night in break 2 almost every night. We would ask you, please answer the question of the night in the comments below. If you're watching this video, I will respond to every answer. The question is from Carl. If you could spend 15 minutes seeing through someone else's eyes, who would it be? Who's dating Maggie from The Walking Dead?
Wow.
Who's dating her?
Some no-name guy.
That's my answer.
Wow.
That's all I got. We went with the first one. The first one was a good question. We went with it. You guys are gonna have to pick us up on another night. Whose eyes would you see through if you could see through them for 15 minutes? There's got to be something better than that. There's got to be like somebody that knows something valuable that you could,
Knows something?
Yeah. All right, Wayne Corbett, Rob Gronkowski. Oh, Drake May, Star Command to 99. I love how these look, man. That's a boom for the Patriots.
It's the 15 minutes that's going to be.
Well, you want it to be longer?
Well, I mean, that would widen it as far as...
Now you can't
value of people.
You can't be them. You can only see what they're seeing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. 15 minutes, like that'd be interesting.
Do you see what I? All right, Star Command.
Jacob just said the Night Stalker. What are you talking about?
Ray Charles. Go ahead. Give Scott a don't. Ray Charles. Yeah, any time of the day. Carly says not Dane.
It's like Ray Charles, just so you can have some peace and blindness.
Your wife, so I can figure out why she loves me. Whoa, that's deep. Peyton Manning launched into orbit. That's real deep. Oh, it's a Milky Way Marks. I don't know if I want a Milky Way Mark. That sounds gross. Brock Bowers, rookie.
That's a weird name.
67 to 75. The design is amazing. The name? Milky Way Marks.
The old skid mark.
What they ought to do is everybody in the set's name is Mark. Mark Andrews.
The Marks.
Mark Duper. Who else? Mark Ingram. Milky Way Marks. That would make more sense. Mark Wahlberg would be in there. All right, we got Drake May and Tom Brady.
Mark my words. I'm all autographed.
Yeah. All right, this goes to the team on the left because it's not serial numbered. Team on the left for base and inserts. If it is serial numbered, we randomize for it. This will go to the Bears, Trev. We'll label this one. Chicago.
My dog's eyes. That'd be interesting. The perspective.
Don't forget to label that one, Bears, if you would, please, sir. Hey, Carly's boyfriend. I know who Carly would... We should have said who would you kidnap for 15 minutes. It would be... probably J.J. Watt for Carly.
Otani.
Oh, you want to see through Otani's eyes? The eyes of Jackson Holiday, so I can see what greatness sees. I like this Tim guy.
Yeah, you're about to get banned, Tim.
This Tim guy's a smart dude. Latham?
Tim.
Man, this Tim guy's sharp.
That's like the first requirement of Team Dane, though. You have to bow down to Jackson Holiday and...
Any Oklahoma State.
Lil Wevis's biceps.
Yeah. Yeah. Launched into orbit, Warren Moon. We got a new number 1 in Tennessee, and it ain't Warren Moon. Tyler Newbin to 99. That is the Pulsar Blue.
I picked Colin Joust. Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking.
Scarlett Joe Hottie's husband, right?
I was thinking there's a couple professionals out there that you have some nice 15 minutes.
Now, Tim, have you been in a break before? Because you got to get a blue tool if you've been in a break. I don't know if you've been in a break, Tim. Have you? Joe Montana as a Chief. What do you think, Trev?
Love it.
Can't see Chief.
Considering this is his first time on YouTube, I doubt he's been in a break.
Spencer Rattler.
Or commenting.
You can get in a break if you are not on YouTube. Or if you're not, like, commenting in YouTube. I love this insert set. I don't know what it is about it. This design is amazing. Star Command. I hope they keep these. Those are awesome. That's not a... I don't know what insert set I would rate like a 10 of 10 on design. That's a 9 of 10 for me for sure. I don't want to give out a 10 of 10 on anything. But that's a 9 of 10.
A 9 of 10.
Oh, Tim, you are unshielded, so we probably need to get you an honorary blue tool.
No.
Because Carly's going to be mean to you.
He's talking about Jackson Holiday. It's definitely not tool worthy.
Now, who's dating Maggie from The Walking Dead, or who's married to Maggie from The Walking Dead?
Nobody knows, dude.
Everyone knows.
No.
You know the eyes of Bill Belichick. That's
my gosh.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's a badoop doop. Come on. You're in the National Treasures. 3 spots in NT. I think you get a blue tool for 3 spots in NT.
Whenever it comes up.
Nah, I'm promoting him. I'm throwing a flag. I'm promoting him. Timmy's my guy. Welcome to Team Dame, Timmy. El Ray will be taking you through orientation on your first day.
Some favoritism here.
Team day and headquarters.
Some nepotism. Are you his child?
El Ray will take you through our headquarters and walk you around. You'll meet your fellow coworkers.
Saying Glenn is married to Maggie.
No, Glenn's a goner. Glenn's a goner.
He ate at Popeyes.
Glenn met Alice. You know who Alice is? Glenn met Alice.
Glenn ate at Popeyes. Didn't survive.
Sorry, Glenn. Peace out, bro. I'll step in there. I'll help him. I'll step in there and do what's right. You could see through his eye, but you'd have to pick it up off the ground. Okay. All right.
Exact. Carly's throwing the challenge flag. I'm taking the blue tool away.
Oh. I need to take the co-host tool away.
We have the leader of Team Carly and the leader of Team Dane.
There is no Team Carly.
Mixing out.
There is no Team Carly.
Team Carly is way better than Team Dane.
Early Vicky looked like Vicky Valancourt. Who's Vicky Valancourt?
Early Maggie. Vicky Valancourt from Waterboy.
No. That's insulting. That's insulting. I don't like this Michael guy all of a sudden. This is why you got PayPal problems, Michael. That's why you got PayPal problems. Right there. It's that kind of things that give you PayPal problems.
PayPal problems.
James says, suck up. There you go. James over on Facebook. That's good advice.
Yeah, he is.
Donovan McNabb launched into orbit. Are you a Donovan McNabb fan?
Not really.
Not really? What is on this card?
I'm a TO fan, so that should explain it.
Team Obliterator. Hey, they were a thing for about 6 months. McCaffrey and McCaffrey. That goes to the Commanders. That's Dad and Boy. Jaden Daniels die cut. It's a good looking set. I don't love this die cut. I may be in the minority here. I don't love this die cut shape. I don't know why.
Is it too basic?
I typically don't like horizontal cards. Mostly. Not always, but
not as easy to display.
Yeah, and we don't have a graded slab where, the information's up here. You have to read it sideways. I don't know. I like where I can read the graded slab. Richardson to 150. Very nice one there. Let me top load Anthony Richardson. We got a Drake May behind it. We're a little bit behind schedule tonight, guys. If you're tuning in, we are going to be behind. We were probably 20 minutes late filling up the first 2 breaks, and that just kind of pushes all the other breaks back. So bear with us. Launched into the dirt, 7-yard short. McNabb did throw he threw a high percentage of ground balls. I'll give you that. Drake May, he had a better career than I thought he would, though.
Oh, for sure. He had a good career.
Quarterback out of Syracuse. I didn't think much. Drake May. He did good with Washington.
Made it to the Super Bowl and then made it to the championship game twice.
Oh, more than that.
And the Super
4.
Bowl. Oh, that's right.
They lost a bunch.
That's right. 4 times.
Richardson, he made 4 in a row, man.
Yeah, that's right. No, it was 4. You're right.
Oh, we got a Planetary Pursuit. Oh, tougher one to get. Mars. That is the 5th most difficult to get. That is Malik Neighbors.
That's right.
Malik Neighbors, first one to go to Mars. Sorry, Elon. There you go. That is a red background. Love the look of that. And again, if you want to get the set, they got rid of Pluto, and it's Eris. They put Eris as the most difficult planet.
We're counting that as a hit.
Let's put hit on that. Let's highlight the Giants and Clayton. Congrats. One of my favorite insert set concepts. Whoever came up with the concept of the Planetary Pursuit, good job. That is Burton. The only thing, I don't know. I'm kind of glad they're not autographed. That would probably take away from the background. I guess being autographed would be something different, but I like how they are.
Yeah, I liked Brian Westbrook.
We just pulled his auto last break. Harrison, rookie.
Okay, Timmy, you're laying on way too thick with that.
Oh, man. Stillwater, Oklahoma. Of course she's talking about, not Minnesota.
Are you his child? Are you really his child?
This Timmy guy's man, he's just a sharp cat. Tim, you're going places, bro. You're going places.
Going into timeout.
I got a feeling about you, Tim. Hey, did you take his tool away?
No.
What a guy. McNabb didn't throw a ton of picks. There were times he'd throw into the dirt instead of trying to make... Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Jameis will just throw it in there and see what happens.
You've been dogging him. We were having the conversation earlier. You were talking about you brought up Jameis out of nowhere. Yeah. And you're like, oh, yeah.
I like to dog Jameis. I like to dog old Jameis. Did we get an autograph in this?
Yeah.
I think you highlighted it.
I don't think I did either.
I'll call you out, bro.
It was Brock Bowers.
The Raiders.
Kinky.
Michael K.I.N. with the Brock Bowers. Sorry we didn't shout you out, Mike. Stillwater, Oklahoma, God's country. Yeah, that's right.
Right, Carly? Whoever posted that in the chat was hilarious. Chicago got a Pope before he got a 4,000-yard passer.
Did Caleb not get to 4K? Really?
The 4K is actually... Like, you got to actually put up some numbers to get to 4K.
I'm going to argue, and I may be wrong here. If you take the top 32 passers in the league, I will say 75% of them hit 4K.
No way.
Just my guess. I don't think 4K is that hard.
No, 4K you're looking at like 5 a year, I'd say. Of course, there were some years, when we had the 5,000-yard passers. But last year, I think there was like 4.
4,000 yards divided by 17 is 235 yards a game. That's pretty easy to get 235 yards a game. I'm going to say 80% get to 4K. That's just my guess. Now, I know some people get hurt and they don't play the whole year. I'm not talking about those guys. I would say if you complete a season, you're getting to 4K most of the time. Not back in the day, but now. 4K interceptions, says Sam. That's funny. All right, we've got a little AR there. Keenan McCardell, my guy. That scope pattern we all know and love. Cards are flipping over here. This is one of those boxes where the cards just flip back and forth. My apologies, guys. Can't help it. Steve Young. I'll flip them over if we come.
McNabb never threw for 4K.
If we come to it, yeah, back then not so much, but nowadays 17 games and you throw a lot more now. It's got a lot easier. Back then, no, I'm not talking about the older guys. 4K was a big accomplishment back then. Okay, this is the easiest of the planets. It's actually not a planet; it's a star. If you didn't know that, Drake May, the Sun. Let's get a boom for the Patriots.
I was off by 1. There were 6 instead of 5.
Surprises me.
Went over to 4K. Dude, over 4K is no joke.
235 yards a game. That seems like if you play, you get that, usually. So weird. A lot of people get hurt, though, and don't play all 17 games either. So, Slovis? Slovis? Who is that? Who is Slovis? Did he sneak into this break? Bo Nix die cut. Who the heck is Slovis? Hello, I'm Slovis. It's a random short print they put in there. It's Slovis. Marino threw for 5,000 when he was a rookie, didn't he?
Yep.
That's beyond insane back then. Gold? That's actually green. It doesn't look gold to me, but it is Mr. Gold to 75. Colts. Green Space Dust refractor. I don't know why I remember that. Richardson Star Command.
I want to say to break the all-time record of 5,500, you only need like 313.
That's a lot per game. 313 on an average. Right. Brendan and Jerry are having Rice. Well, that'll go to the Chargers on the left. Jerry Rice again. And the gold Interstellar refractor. CJ's going to be mad he didn't see this. Drew Bledsoe. I think number to 50. I think correct. 36 of 50. Still some Drew Bledsoe collectors out in the world.
I like some Drew Bledsoe.
Stillwater's giving us the trio of holidays. You're not lying. Star Command, CJ Stroud. Second year Stroud. If you're counting. Galaxy Greats. And again, the cards, every time I turn them over, they flip the other way. All right. Brendan's eating Jerry's rice. Ew.
What's Lionel doing with that sword?
Just holding it. It's an optical illusion.
He's like, oh,
oh, oh. Yeah, those holidays. Oh, Jackson. We've been learning a lot more about Jackson because we're reading all the back of his cards when we get his card. Been learning a lot about Jackson.
The only holidays you're not happy to celebrate.
You're always so negative. I'm going to bring Jackson Holiday to work one day, and you're going to be sorry. You'll be like, hi, Mr. Holiday. I really like you.
And they'll be like, who are you?
Wow. Okay. Then he takes a baseball and plunks you in the head with it. Oh, you guys. All you guys and gals and your little jokies, your little conundrums. Jacob, I thought of you the other day. This sounds weird. Was opening some 2020 packs and found a really nice Love rookie.
Wow.
You thought about him when you were pulling Love, huh? Interesting. Hey, for old time's sake, we're not having a contest or anything, but you know, that's kind of a Seinfeld reference, the contest. Kind of. What are you having for dinner? What's everybody having for dinner? Let's go.
We're just referencing every line in the whole show, right?
Yeah.
It's not, that's not a catchphrase from the
The
show.
contest. Wow. Salty says kinky. I was wondering who was going to say that first. Yeah, it's getting a little awkward here in chat. Getting a little strange. Let's get a superfractor. We've been getting our fair share of superfractors. I'd actually like to get one in Bowman as well. Haven't got one yet this year. Oh, let's get a Cameron Kinchin's auto. Okay. Okay. I think he could do better on his autograph. 3 of 25. That's going to go to the Rams. That's an unusual auto. Orange. Parallel.
Travis.
Peyton Manning. John Elway. And Bo Nix.
Big Mac, fries, chicken nuggets.
Whoa. Look at
Sounds
you.
pretty good.
That's another Jake. How many Jakes and Jacobs do we have?
That's
Good
a Jake
night.
S. He's just like, I'm just going to really confuse names.
Jake. That was 3 Jake S's.
Yep.
My arm itches. Every time a third Jake comes in the chat room, my arm itches.
Third Jake's a charm.
God, there's a lot of Jakes in here.
I'm working at the firehouse today. Probably some barbecued grilled chicken.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah. Everybody shares there, or you got to make your own?
Yeah, you guys do like a...
Caleb. The worst picture of Caleb Williams ever. Not kidding. Sorry, Tops. Love you. Not a good picture. Newman?
Oh, what?
What did I call him? Kinchin's is a Charger? Does it say LA?
No, that's got to be Ram. It says LA, but they're both.
You may be right. Let me look.
That's not a Chargers uniform.
That looks like a Ram to me.
God, that's a Charger. That's real confusing.
No, he's a Rams safety.
Okay.
Rams safety. Yeah, that's Rams. You can tell by the jersey. He is a Ram.
5 pepper
Hey, let's
meatloaf.
label that so we don't just have a brain, you know what, aneurysm.
5 pepper meatloaf, mashed taters, gravy, mac and cheese, peanut butter cookies, and tea for El Rey.
Dang.
Wow.
El Rey's been slaving away.
You know, I don't like meatloaf, but I would eat El Rey's meatloaf.
I don't think you should say it like that.
Okay.
Don't say that ever again.
Why you gotta be weird about it?
No, I just don't
Why you
say
gotta
that
make it
anymore.
weird, huh?
Just don't say it anymore. 20 of 9 or 60 of 99. Look at this. Galaxy Great TO. That's a great looking card. It should say Galaxy Great Looking Card. Luke. You got to get a Luke out of a cosmic product. There you go, Commanders on the McCaffrey. Purple, 150.
John coming in with Northern Illinois.
He
no
said-
droughts, few floods, no wildfires, no earthquakes.
Merino Scope.
No sinkholes.
He said, Michael said, El Rey, you want to come work at the firehouse so you can cook for us every night? There's the regular Cameron Kitchens, by the way. The other was the photo variation.
Firehouse
Tom
shit.
Brady Star Command, love that. Drew Brees, my guy. fellow Texan.
Here for 24 hours at a time, so we eat as a family. Dinner is usually high effort event, time permitting.
Hey, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's real cool.
Everybody chips in. That's cool.
Beckett has him listed as a Charger. Yeah, that's a mistake on their website, probably. Jaden Daniels, rookie. Those are not easy to come by in this. Bullock, Harvey Bullock from Batman. That is to 99. Bullock, a rookie.
Elray didn't comment.
Don't let your meatloaf, says John. Let's give John a his fair ba-dum-dum. Might as well. John. Wow, you got a boom and a ba-dum-dum. Wow.
Ba-dum-boom.
Look at you, John.
All right, Jake.
Quit stealing my cards, Tyson. Quit stealing my cards, says Travis. Trying to take your cards, Travis. No, your mom does, though, Carly.
Dane's just a loaf. There's no meat about it.
I need to think about that for a couple hours while I throw up. I'm going to cough on you when I walk by.
How is that any different than normal?
I know. That's what I do. John said thanks. Bowman, followed by Bowman later tonight. And who's getting into our Saturday Bowman break? It is draft your team style. I'm doing a full case of jumbo. I don't remember the last time we did 8 boxes of jumbo. I don't remember if we've ever done 8 boxes. That is an expensive case, and you get 2 teams each. You guys and gals get to pick them. We're going to have a little baseball fantasy draft. I know all you baseball folks feel left out because we always do football drafts. Bowman baseball Saturday night with me at 7 o'clock Central. It's probably down to 10 spots. Are we down to like 10 on that break Saturday?
Oh.
I don't know how many we got left.
Don't have.
And remember, 2 teams each. Not going to beat my price on that one.
Yes, Carly. Pizza taco sandwich.
We got left.
11.
11 left in Saturday's break where you get 2 teams each.
You scrape me up off the floor after I sort that one.
You do, yeah. Oh, no, somebody's drafting the paper base spot.
Oh, okay.
So the paper base spot can be drafted as a team, and you will get a massive box of paper.
It's still going to be a lot of chrome.
It is going to be a lot of chrome. So, yeah. Grab a spot in that. You do have to be there to pick your teams. Otherwise, I'm going to be picking them for you at random. So keep that in mind. If 1 or 2 of you can't be there, but you want to send me your team rankings, that would be cool. I don't want to do that with too many people because it kind of messes up the draft process. But if 1 or 2 of you guys say, hey, here's my list, rank all the teams.
Don't let Dane pick your team. You don't know where his hands have been.
That's right. Just send me your team ranking if you're not able to be there Saturday at 7 o'clock on your phone or in chat. Drake, May, and Brady. I see gold. Also see dead people. Steve Young. Good-looking Steve Young card. Here it is. Gold Interstellar Auto. Oh, mommy. That ain't cheap. Bo Nix.
Sam. Huge hit.
Good night. That is a tough card to get, Sam. 37 of 50. I am putting that in a sleeve
At
mag.
least he put a little 10. He did something a little different than just the squiggle.
His auto's not bad. I'm okay with his auto. It's not bad. If you include your number, I can't give you too much grief.
Macaroni salad, pimento cheese dip from the tooth being pulled. Very simple food for me.
Ew.
Hey, that sounds fine.
Ew.
I like
Trevor
those.
likes soft foods. Trevor's a big fan of soft foods. Trevor's a big fan of foods that come out of dispensers.
I like to gum it sometimes.
Okay. I don't know what that means. I like to fire people sometimes. Bo Nix. God, that's a beautiful card, too.
Mm-hmm.
Just a good-looking sports card is what that is. We go Denver. Sam is on fire, man. Going into the auction pile, that's right. That is a toughie. Jaden Daniels, Commanders. Sam got the did Sam get the Commanders and the Broncos?
Yep.
That's a good draw.
Yeah, huge.
I think that's a pretty decent haul there.
Adam is having a jalapeno popper pizza. Gonna be having a roast garlic and chicken tortellini.
Gold again, Jerry Porter. I'm assuming that's going to be Jerry Porter Sr. That's going to be Dad.
Yeah.
Linebacker.
Chicken tortellini with creamy pesto, mushrooms, and cheesy garlic bread.
Is that a frozen dinner, Carly?
Oh, that's awesome.
That sounds like a frozen dinner. Don't let her fool you. She's reading the box. That's a frozen dinner tray.
Wow.
Star Command, John Elway.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that really eats frozen dinners anymore.
Carly.
I don't think so.
Carly does eat frozen dinner.
I can't believe anything you say.
She eats frozen pizzas. That's frozen dinner. The
No,
150 Devin Hester. What?
That's not a frozen dinner.
It's a frozen dinner.
No. A frozen dinner is like the dinner with the tray. That's a frozen dinner.
Yeah, that's what she's eating.
Like you see in the grocery store, the frozen dinner section, the pizzas aren't over there. They're in the frozen pizza section.
It's a dinner. It's frozen. I'm having it for dinner. It's frozen. It's frozen dinner. Jaden Daniels. That's why they call it frozen dinner. Doesn't say frozen food in tray thing.
He said, I ate an onion, but just bit into it like an apple.
The garlic bread is frozen.
Oh, of course it is. That's always frozen.
I think you should make it fresh. I think you should grow your own garlic. I think you should knead your own bread.
Refrigerated, so you put it together, so it's not a frozen dinner.
Knead your own bread. This is getting more disgusting by the minute.
You haven't eaten pizza in a year. I mean, you probably got some good pizza up there, too.
You ate an onion, bit into it like an apple. That's a Seinfeld reference. Let's get a... George couldn't see, and he lost his glasses, and he's like, I can see, baby. I can see, and he grabs it. He starts eating an apple. It's like, George, that's an onion. It's like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, the Feld. Man, Bo Nix, gold auto. Giddy up. All right, one more box. We are going to have to take about a 15-minute break. We're not too far behind. 15-minute break, and we'll get ready for Bowman. Random teams first, then the PYT. I just posted Tuesday's breaks. All you Tribute baseball fans, I just put another case of Tribute. So go check that out. Just put more Optic Football. Put some more Encore. I've got Heritage Baseball for $37.99. I got some inexpensive breaks. I got some higher end breaks. So I kind of mixed it up for everybody. I think we have a baseball break and a football break under $40. So go check those out. I know a lot of you email me occasionally and say, hey, do you have any lower dollar breaks? I don't want to get into something crazy. So I've tried to put a few more of those. Yeah, you got that Drake May silver last night. That silver, that is not a coin. That is a big old block. That card is heavy. People will be after that one. They were mailboxes. I didn't have the heart to tell you. I was spotting the raccoons from a mile away. They were mailboxes, you idiot. Carly got burned out on pizza. Probably got burned out on burning pizza. Is my camera doing weird things? Is that pulsating right there? Like the cards?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know why it does that. I don't get it.
I'm not a fan of pizza made at the house.
You're not?
No.
What if you're like a pizza chef?
To a place with a
Rattler.
A stone oven or a...
What if you have a stone oven outside in your backyard?
Yeah, you got to be professional.
I am a professional. 41 of 50, Tim Brown, a fellow Texan, a Heisman Trophy winner, a Hall of Famer. There you go. Las Vegas. Dijon chicken and mushrooms over wild rice with a Dijon heavy cream sauce poured over it.
It's a lot of Dijon.
It's a lot of heavy cream.
Is it a soup? A Dijon soup?
But of course.
1 ounce silver bar.
Yep, 0.99 ounce, Troy ounce, if we're being, whatever a Troy ounce is, if we're being exact. Bo Nix, Star Command. Again, love the insert. Awesome.
No, Sam. The Those are 2 different shipments. The other one's going to go out tomorrow. The May.
Peyton Manning. Yeah, Thursday, Friday breaks, ship on Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday breaks, ship on Friday. So that's our current schedule, guys.
And the breaks that are going to be Saturday are shipping out this next Tuesday.
Yeah, they'll go. We're counting that as a Friday break, our Saturday. There's Caleb strutting his stuff. Warren Moon. And we got a purple Plumley. That makes sense. It's a purple plum. It's a purple Plumley. Who is this Plumley guy? Who's the other guy that snuck into the break?
Brace on his arm, on his leg.
Who is this guy? Who are they? Are they just making it up? Are these Topps employees? Who's going in here? Who's Plumley? Is it Chumley? Maybe? D'Angelo Hall. That'll go to the Texans, Stroud and Caleb.
Oh, Chumley. 3250 announced, yep.
Bo Nix base rookie will get a top loader. Joe Montana as a Chief.
The best.
And the white hole parallel. I didn't name it, but that's what it's called. These are tough to get. Boomer Esiason. Obviously, you want the rookies if you can get them. Good looking card.
It's one of your guys.
Bengals. Oh, I like Boomer. Boomer's all right.
Boomer
He's not my favorite commentator, but he's about 85 times better than Phil Simms. I cannot stand Phil Simms. I don't know why.
I can't stand Chris Collinsworth.
See, I like Chris Collinsworth. I don't know why I can't stand Phil Simms. I just don't know. I can't even tell you why. I hear his voice, I start having spasms. I don't know. Bo Nix.
That's how I feel about Chris Collinsworth.
That's how I feel about you.
He just rambles on, and you're just like, shut up, dude. We don't even know about
you. Must be related to him.
You talk twice as much as me. What are you talking about?
This is going to be a long conversation. We'll end it here. 15-minute break. We'll be right back with Bowman Baseball. Please hit that thumbs up button and email me right there, that email address, if you want the auction information to sell your cards through Dynasty Breaks on the Fanatics Collect Weekly Auctions. New auction starts in about an hour and 15 minutes. We'll be right back. Energize. He gone.
He gone.
We'll be back. What up, everybody? Let's do some Bowman. What do you guys think? Do some Bowman. Bowman gives me the tickles in the nether region. I like Bowman. I like it. All right. Sure you wanted to hear that. You know, whatever floats your boat. Whatever blows your skirt up. Caitlin Clark cereal. You ought to buy some of that and keep it. That'd be a cool keepsake. I just keep it as a collector's item, John. Get her to sign it. If you ever meet her, if you ever run into her on the streets, have her sign it. Carly, you didn't hear anything. You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't hear a darn thing. Let's do the random. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 8th of May, the second day of Bowman release day. Yes, Bowman is so popular, it's kind of like, you know, certain people in our chat room celebrate their birthday for like 8 weeks. We're still celebrating the release of Bowman. It is 4 jumbo boxes. It is break number 3. We're going to do this random team style, and don't forget, if you're watching this video, Saturday, we're doing double the amount of boxes. 8 jumbo boxes. That's a full case. 2 teams each. Draft your team style. We're going to have a fantasy draft. Before we start the break, everyone picks 2 teams. And that's going to be fun. That'll be Saturday, 7 p.m. Central. Not something we do normally. So special Saturday break for you. All right. How are we shipping the paper in this one? So this break, everyone gets a stack of paper. Those cards are not sorted. So you get a variety of teams on your paper base. All other cards are sorted by team. Mark H, all the way down to Daniel. Copy those. 5 times. Name on the bottom. After 5 gets our double team combo spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Aaron at the bar. Down to our good friend Josh Will. There you go, Josh. Welcome back. Josh, an OG Dynasty customer. Old school. 5 times. Been there since almost the beginning. Aaron down to Josh. All right, we are going to give you folks 6 minutes to trade teams. If you want to trade, you got to jump over to YouTube to do it. If you like our channel and if you want us to succeed, if you like what we do, if we even entertain you a little bit, hit the thumbs up button for us and hit subscribe. That doesn't cost you a thing, but man, it sure helps our channel grow on YouTube, and it helps our business. There you go, Josh. All teams in. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. 5 times on your baseball franchises. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got the Oakland A's down to the New York Mets. A's down to the Metropolitans. 5 times. All right, guys, head over to our YouTube chat room. You can talk trade while you're there. If you do agree on a trade, we need both parties to please type the trade details into chat. Also type in your shipping zip code. We do need to verify it's really you if you're making a deal. I'm zooming in. 6 minutes on the old clock. Jumbo 4 boxes of Bowman up next. Trevor's even watching Dynasty Breaks when he's on break from Dynasty Breaks. He's on a break from breaking, and he's watching the break. It's a lot of breaks. Coffee is brewed. Bowman is ready. David McDavid, Connor McDavid is trading. Nobody's talking trade though, David.
David of the House McDavid.
Bond. David Bond. David McDavid, Connor McDavid. Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of James Bond, my LCS got in some old, like 1960s James Bond comics. They're pretty cool.
Did you buy them?
No, they're way too expensive.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
They graded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trades off.
No more tradey. If Carl was here, he'd make a trade right now.
No, he waited another minute.
Wait another. Yeah, he'd wait another 3 minutes, then he'd do it. All right, let's do some Bowman. Please help out the channel. Hit that like button for us. Whether you're watching a video, whether you're watching the live stream, and got about less than an hour. Got a nice auction starting with a lot of your cards that you've submitted, and then this Sunday got some auctions ending with some very large items. We got a Babe Ruth game-used pant relic, numbered to 32. That's going to be insane. It's got a lot of big stuff. King Griffey Jr. Desert Storm in a high grade. So it's got some cool cards. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It's the 8th of May 2025, doing 4 jumbo boxes of Bowman Baseball, random team style. This is break number 3, and it is a half case. In about 1 hour, we have an auction starting at Fanatics Collect. We are selling a ton of your cards for you. We have taken in thousands of consignments. Hopefully, we're helping you folks liquidate your cards to buy other things or other cards or upgrade or downgrade or whatever you're doing. DynastyBreaksLLC@gmail.com is my email address. You can email me. Ask me for our auction information. Then you and I can talk about what cards you're thinking of selling. We'll go back and forth via email. Or I'll give you a call, and we can do that service for you. We are now consigners, so look us up. You know my email. You know where to find me. Aaron at the bar A's. Gary at the Gary Con. It's a convention of people named Gary. White Sox. Sterling with the Angels. David carrying around a jar of mayonnaise. Carrying around a jar of patty mayonnaise. Tigers. Daniel with the Twins. Aaron at the bar. Guardians. Trey from the band Hanson. Marlins. Daniel Jays. R. Bryce, the Rockies. Carl Powell. WAP. It's like the old Batman. Nationals. Bond. David Bond with the Orioles. Mark D-backs. Dan with the Cubs and Phillies. Jose over in Rio with the Rays. Dan with the Reds. Keith filled with joy. Padres. Josh Will. Rangers. David with the Astros. Raymond. Everyone loves him. Yankees. David Brewers. Dan with the Royals. Brad, who fell in a hole in New Jersey. But luckily, he had his jetpack on, and he just got right out. Braves. David with the Mariners. Brad, Giants. Jacob with the Dodgers. Mark, Cardinals. Jacob, Pirates. And Josh with the Red Sox and the Mets. All cards ship in this break. And as Trevor will tell you, in the random team breaks, we don't sort the paper cards. The regular old boring paper, if you want to go that route. It's not boring. I don't think it's boring, but if you think it's boring, I'll say boring. If you don't think it's boring, then I didn't say that. All the paper, we just give everyone a stack. They are unsorted. All the chrome cards and everything else, all the parallels, those are going to be sorted by team. The PYT break we do next is Trevor's favorite. That's where every card sorts by team. Trevor loves that. Trevor gets up in the morning. The only reason he gets up in the morning
is for Bowman.
It's for Bowman paper. It's for Bowman paper. You know. He feels it in his soul. Soul of his shoe.
It starts in my lower back, though.
Yeah, it does. I still got to get you a table. I keep forgetting that. I got to get you a table. I got to get you an $8,000 table. With hydraulics.
Scale up this
apparently
electronic paper tape dispenser.
We're gonna have to scale this up. Look at this. Blue team color match Ohtani out of the gate. That paper is going to the Dodgers. That is not a regular paper card. That is a parallel. Oh, love that. That's going to have some value. One of the coolest die cuts of the year. Rookie of the Year favorites. Like it. Going through the cards pretty quick here, just for time purposes, guys. Not going to really focus on the paper. Random stack ship. Carly's really glad you're back, Lyle. She's really glad you're back.
What?
You complete her, is what she said earlier when you weren't here. Arelvis Martinez, the Red Rookie Redemption Program. This could be worth $100 in Fanatics credit that you could use on Fanatics Collect to bid on stuff at their auctions. If you want to learn more about the Rookie Redemption Program, it's kind of like the MVP buyback, but it's only for Bowman. They just started it with this product. Go to fanaticscollect.com/redrc. It'll tell you all about it. All about it.
That was last break, Lyle.
Yeah, you missed it, Lyle. You're going to have to rewind. It was how come Lyle's never on time for things. That was a question tonight. That's how I remember it anyway.
It's not much of a question.
It was a good question. No one really answered it, though. Everyone's like, Lyle. Psh.
Okay.
Psh. And they spit everywhere like I just did. All right, another blue paper. Blue paper's popular. Dewell Joseph. I'm glad my name's not Dewell. You know, I wonder if he dwells under the ground. Like a mole. I bet if there's like a mole man, that's a character, right? Mole man?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I bet his name's Dewell.
One of the first. That's old school, probably.
Yeah, I bet his name's Dewell.
It's like, what are we gonna name this guy? Mole Man.
That's right. Maybe he has a big mole on his face. All right, Cody Freeman, first Bowman for the Rangers, Sparkle Teeny. That is numbered to 299. I like it, Texas.
Josh will.
Yeah, he will. 149 of 299, and he is the 115th overall pick, which was way higher than Trevor was drafted.
I know, I was third.
You were third in the 95th round. Can't even do the math. They just stopped counting at some point.
They're like, we shouldn't draft him first or second. It'll make his head too big.
Let's go 95th.
Let's go third.
There you go. Madi, is that right? Jesus Madej. I think it's Madej. That's how Carly told me to say it. That's how she demanded that I say it. All right, Kyle DeBarge going to go to the Twins. That is the Blue Shimmer. I like that joke. That's a good, solid breaking joke. 102 of 150. I'm very limited with the jokes I can make here. I'm making jokes about sports cards, for God's sake.
Everybody's limited by their brain capacity.
DeBarge going to the Twins. I thought that was funny. I thought that was really interesting. Are you, Lyle? All right, Louder and got an autograph. Marlins, Fabian Lopez. Wish my name was Fabian. I'd get the ladies. I'd get all the ladies.
There
you go, Trey. I bet Fabian gets all the ladies because his name's Fabian.
I thought he was outlining his legs for a second.
He did. He was finishing his legs on the drawing there. His legs on the drawing there. Oh. Red Rookie. We've been getting 2 of these in jumbo boxes. I got to give Topps credit on this. I know there's been some issues with the program and stuff. They have put more of these in the boxes than I thought they were going to. I thought it was going to be like some super short prints. Jace Young. That's a nice one. That may be redeemable. Who knows? And, it's kind of tough. CJ and I tried on this one. CJ told me how to say it. It's Justinoxin is what I like to say. It sounds like a medicine. I just took my Justinoxin.
There's not enough. I don't know.
Somebody told me. Somebody enunciated it. It might have been CJ Googled it. It's like Johansson or something. Garcia. I like Justinoxin.
There's too many consonants in a row.
That's a lot of consonants. I'm not going to lie to you. Nick Kurtz. He's a beast. That is the Reptilian, which is not numbered. That replaces the Lunar Glow is what I'm hearing. There you go, John. John giving you some advice there, Lyle. You should take that advice and run with it.
He's not trying to let off smoke signals.
It's Judge's Chamber of Cards. Carly has one of those. She has a chamber. Once you go in there, you never leave, so don't go in Carly's chamber.
Smoking logs is illegal in your state? You can't have a fireplace? What?
Yeah. Why'd you squeak there?
What?
You can't have a fireplace! Wow, you got really high pitched there.
No, I didn't.
You can't have a fireplace! Glass is breaking everywhere. Wow. All mirrors just disintegrated. Yeah, Carly always says no. Carly's always pooing on my parade. Always raining poo on my parade. I want a parade that's poo free. Slade Caldwell. I wish my name was Slade too.
Get what you deserve. Behind you there? You looking for
something behind you there?
You looking for the leprechaun over there?
Yeah, I'm just making sure if I was going to grab a weapon over here, some sort of weapon. All right, I've got Jace Jung. I call him Jung. I know it's Young, but I like to say Jung. That's how I roll. Yohendry Rodriguez. You can if you're having a really good day, John. You know? All right, paper, Matt Shaw. And Jack Lines. Jack Lines. I think his middle name is Jack. His middle name is Likes. Jack Likes Lines. That is a wave. That is a yellow wave. You don't like that joke? Jack Likes Lines. That's his middle name, bro. Jack Lines.
Taken after Daryl Strawberry.
Okay. See, now that's a good joke. Go ahead. Give yourself one. Jack and Daryl Strawberry would get along beautifully. Maybe invite Doc Gooden over for having a good one. Good one.
Having a good one.
Having a good one. My nose itches. My nose always itches after I have Jack Lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After Jack Lines, my nose always itches.
Jack Lines.
Man. After I jack a few lines, my nose always itches. Oh, Jack Lines. There's even a better name in this. We haven't got him yet. We'll see him in a minute. There's even a better name. It's very strange.
Yeah, you can't really fit a whole fish in that grinder, can you, Lyle?
Lyle, don't you have somewhere to be? Don't you have somewhere to be? You got somewhere to be, Lyle? Wasn't I supposed to remind you got somewhere to be? We got a talkative group here. Is anyone else out here not named Lyle or John? Is there any, or Carly? Is there anyone else out there at all that's watching Bowman? Are the people in Bowman watching Bowman? Or are you just waiting till your package shows up? I don't know. I like Bowman this year. We got some stuff going for us. We need to get a Charlie Condon auto. Haven't got one yet. Who got the Colorado Rockies in this?
Is he the new guy?
Yeah, he's the third overall pick. Who got the Rockies?
R. Bryce.
R. Bryce would appreciate that. There it is, red rookie logo. That could be a redemption card worth $100. That's a Spencer Schwellenbach.
Carly said no. Nobody's out here. Just them.
No one else is commenting. You guys can comment. We won't make fun of you too much.
They know you too well, Dane.
They know you too well, Dane. The Jacobs are around. There's a lot of Jacobs around. A lot. Charlie Condon, first Bowman. There he is.
Jacob.
All right, we got a Aqua Shimmer, Matt Wilkinson. He's throwing the heat. That is a big gentleman right there. Matt Wilkinson. He's a big dude. He's a big boy.
The Janikowski of pitching.
He is the Janikowski of pitching. Charlie Condon. This dude's supposed to be a stud. Charlie Condon. I bet Elray's still out there. Where you at, Elray? I need your help, Elray. I'm going to shine Liono's the Thundercat signal. It's signaling you, Elray. Wow. Kellen Lindsay. She sounds nice. She sounds like a special gal. She sounds so lovely. Purple paper. Purple paper. Matt Chapman for the Giants. Number to 199. Just had a Matt Williams flashback when I saw that card.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I was like, Matt Williams?
Kinda
Matt
looks
Williams
like
has a card? What? Carly's guy. It's Woods World of Wax. That's where Carly's worked her whole life. We've got a Quintero first Bowman. We'll give that a boom for the Dodgers. Eduardo Quintero.
You gotta wax your wood. It'll last long.
Who got the? Are you thinking of jokes? You highlighting the Dodgers? What are you doing over here, Jacob SCH? What are you doing? Wow. So you get your
Jacob
mouth.
SCH. Jacob, my wife is not Katie SCH.
Which one's Jake? Which one's Katie, Jacob?
Jacob STA.
No, SCH is Katie.
No.
STA.
You just did this wrong a second ago. SCH is not Katie.
I'm tired of this. I can't
STA
handle this.
is Katie.
I can't handle this. This guy's got his mouth open trying to catch a bug over here, and I don't know who's married to Katie. There's no telling.
Katie?
There's
You
no
gotta set
telling.
this- you gotta set this boy straight.
There's no telling who's married to Katie.
She's gonna come in here and she's gonna be like, I'm voting for everything opposite of Dane.
She already does that. I don't know who's married to Katie. I can't figure it out.
Jake married to Katie already said bye earlier. He
Well,
said, see y'all
bye.
later, baseball. I got no love
Oh, Gold Shimmer gets a boom. Jacob Bresnahan. That is going to go to the Giants. There you go, G-Men.
for it. Ooh. Brad crawling out of the hole.
Well, I said Jacob Bresnahan. That gets a boom. And you're like, This guy's mentally challenged today. You're turning into George every day.
It's already Dynasty After Dark. I'm supposed to be asleep.
Wow. Good night. Right on time, El Ray. Right on time on the boom. Oh, there's a nice one. J.J. Weatherholt. He's one of the ones you're looking for. 7th overall pick.
Cleaning the kitchen, listening to all this mess.
This is a mess, El
Cleaning
Ray.
the mess, listening to the
I don't know
mess.
who's married to who. This is a big old mess. I say boom and nothing happens. This is a disaster. Remember the first night we were breaking? This was pre-Trevor. This was pre-Trevor days.
I know, you guys were just all sorts of mess, huh?
Well, no, the first comment we ever got in chat, the first ever comment, this is an absolute dumpster fire. That was the first, and George lost it. He was so pissed.
Wow.
Like, we were trying. People are like, this is an absolute dumpster fire. That was our first ever comment in YouTube chat. And here it is, still a dumpster fire after all these years. Yeah, George was not happy about that. All right, we've got Sagano and a nice little auto here coming up. It's not a first Bowman, but this dude's a stud. Sagano red rookie logo and Nick Kurtz. That's a boom for the Oakland A's. This dude's a monster. 59 and 150. A's have some good young players.
If you sleep wrong, your Nick hurts.
Say that again.
If you sleep wrong, your neck hurts.
Your neck hurts.
Yeah.
Rate that joke. A couple of you. Slightly better smelling dumpster. I don't know about that. Maybe worse smelling. We have been in this office for a long time.
Yeah. Smells like coffee house in here.
It does smell like Starbucks in here. All right. Perdama? Why is everyone at George's front door? It's like nighttime. Why is everybody at George's front door? What's going on at George's front door?
Busy man.
No kidding. Dylan Cruz die cut. I'm going to top load that. I do like that card. We pulled the gold autograph of this card yesterday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pretty
I haven't sorted
sweet.
that yet.
Yeah, that's a big card. Actually, it's slightly less, slightly smaller card because part of it's been cut off. It's a die cut. So, if we're being technical, scientific here, I want to let you know the truth. Dane's intestines. Well, I think that's most people, Carly. I think that's most people. Unless you just eat a lot of mint, like the plant, just eat straight mint. That's all you eat. You probably smell okay.
George is having a party and didn't invite you, of course.
Woohoo! Woohoo! It's like when someone doesn't invite me to a wedding. I'm like, woohoo!
You're like, did you get an invite? No.
Like, thank goodness.
Yes.
I know. Home run Haven Acuna's card shop there. Oh, we got a gold. It's Quinn Matthews kicking his leg up there. There you go, Cardinals.
Ooh.
He's probably shooting off bottle rockets outside of his house. He does that from time to time. 4 of 50. George goes into the parking lot next to his house and lights off bottle rockets.
That's awesome.
He's like,
okay, what was he like? Wow.
I don't know what that means, but yeah. There you go, Cardinals. Yeah, he just does that. Oh, man. Kind of like Carly. Probably shooting off rockets again. Anyone know, are the Warriors playing again tonight? Boy, Steph Curry went out and they held it up, man.
That was ridiculous.
They beat the T-Wolves. They locked them down on defense. There's actually defense in the NBA. Did you guys know that?
The T-Wolves were, man, they were doing so good too.
Steph goes out, you're thinking that's over. Not so much.
Is he back?
I don't know. He may miss a game or two. Left in the second quarter, he pulled his hammy. Pulled a little hammy. All right. Those packs are kind of hard to open. I feel like I'm going to be really buff after we do all this Bowman. All right. We've got Eduardo Quintero again. This is going to be the Aqua Shimmer to go with your autograph, Dodgers. And your Ohtani blue paper. Dodgers came to play a little bit. Probably shooting off bottle rockets. Probably shooting off snot rockets.
That's gross.
That's gross. Red rookie, Tyler Locklear. Don't call me Heather. I have not seen his red rookie, so that is the first time we're seeing that. Seattle. A little bit of upside for Seattle. Seattle not the greatest on the Bowman checklist this year, but maybe a couple little Easter eggs in there for Seattle. All right, Kumar Rocker die cut. Rangers.
Roger Dodger.
And purple paper, Jose Perdomo, 12 of 199. Gonna go to the Braves. Hotland.
Pretty cool design.
I like it. Bowman is so relaxing. I don't know if this, it's not, it's not NT football or anything. It's not crazy excitement, but it is, it's fun to break this stuff. I love it. And I love the green grass parallels. That is a green grass refractor to 99 auto, D'Angelo Ortiz for the Red Sox.
Josh.
I think the first time we're seeing him. I got my Boston hat on. And I told you guys this yesterday. I am not one that likes the elephant print and the giraffe and the squirrel and the convex hexagonal nacho cheese parallel. I don't like all these parallels. I do like this one. This is the green grass. It reminds me of baseball, so I really like it.
It's the Lyle parallel.
Yeah, it does now. It reminds me of Lyle. Thank you. Yeah. All right, Weatherholt. I do like that one. That is one I think should stay around. A couple other ones I think they could probably get rid of, and I wouldn't even notice. We are breaking Bowman a full case of Jumbo on Saturday, and we're going to have a little baseball fantasy draft before we start. You're going to pick 2 teams each. Go grab a spot. Not doing a full case again. That'll be the only full case we do of Jumbo. Skeens Treasure Trove. Skeens. Chrome cards. Paper. Like my paper.
Like Little Caesars, but paper.
Yuri Perez and Johnny Level. This is the name I'm talking about. This is Johnny Level. He's always on balance. He's always balanced. His life's always in order.
Level-headed kid. Brad, second hit.
He's always walking in the right direction.
And he just signs it Johnny.
He has good posture. I'm Johnny Level. What's up? Level up. Johnny Level. Just wanted to spend a minute there to talk about Johnny Level. The greatest name in Bowman. I'm sorry, everyone else. Brad HOL on that one. Johnny Level. That kid's going to be something. Mark my words.
Is he going to level up?
Much better than Bob Offset. Bob Offset's not going to make it. And then there's Tim off kilter. To $3.99, Luis Robert for the White Sox. Lou Bob. Green paper. And red rookie. Red rookie. Looky. Connor Norby. That could be a $100 redemption if he gets Rookie of the Year. And we've got Charlie Condon. I'm probably going to top load that. It's an insert. And D'Angelo Ortiz again. The D'Angelo Ortiz hot box continues. Boston.
Josh Will, second hit.
There you go, Josh. Condon's Colorado Card Cave.
What's up with all this rhyming?
You know, it's their hobby shop. If they opened a hobby shop, that's what they would name it. I would name my hobby shop. There's a Bishop Letson. I would name my hobby shop Carly Not Allowed Sports Cards.
Dane's Doofus Den.
Hey, speaking of Dana, Caden Dana, what a great name. He would be allowed in my card shop. Trevor and Carly would not. Jacob Wright, if Love and Jacob's wrong, Trevor doesn't want to be right. That is to $4.99 on the first Bowman refractor.
Dane's Dugout.
I need to dig out of this this office right now. I'm going to dig a trench and get out of here. It's going to be a long way down. Rockstar inserts. And paper is random stack ship on this break.
What was the name of the shop you worked at when you were a kid?
Triple Crown Sports Cards.
That's cool. That's a good name.
Triple Crown. I'm very fond of the early and mid 90s. Those were good old days. Loved working in the card shop. Good old times. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have been at that age.
Yeah, probably not, huh?
You know.
Everybody, whenever we were young, everybody worked and did different things they probably shouldn't have done.
So, like, on the weekends and even after school, the owners would just leave. Just me there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's allowed now.
Yeah.
I was like 14, 15, 16, just like, I got it. I'm running credit cards. I'm opening cases. I'm making complete sets. We used to make complete sets and sell them. Who does that now? I was selling Magic for the other guy. The guy, there was a guy in our shop that rented a space later, and he sold Magic when it first came out. So they had antiquities and all that stuff. He'd leave, and I'd take care of the Magic section. I probably couldn't do that now. I would not know what I'm doing. But back then, I knew what I was doing. So those were the good old times. But yeah, leaving a kid there, probably not a good idea. Paying a kid, probably not a good idea. I'm not saying that they did or didn't pay me. You know, I'm not saying that happened. Don't want to get anybody in trouble there. All right, but those were good times.
They pay you in cards?
Sometimes. I'm not gonna. You know, I don't get anybody in trouble.
I'm sure
a little bit of both. But I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I'll just say when I would set up at card shows, there were times I had wax boxes for sale. You know, there were times. Your first job at 15 was working at a vet clinic. Hey, that's like my dad's first job too. I had a key and the security code and go in all by yourself. And then you would lay there and all the cats would just crawl all over her. They would all come to her and go, because she's the cat queen.
That would be fun just because I love animals. So I bet you're just passing the cages like, oh, just like petting every single one of them.
Carly would climb into the cage and stay there all weekend. Build up her power.
My first job, I was 12. I threw the shopper.
You threw the little paper?
Yeah.
The thrifty nickel?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's thrifty
called
nickel.
The shopper every Wednesday.
You drive around and throw it?
Yep.
Nice.
Mom would drive me and I'd throw them out the window.
Nice.
The worst part was bundling them.
Oh, they didn't do that for you?
No, you just got the stacks and just a whole bag of rubber bands.
Bundle it up, kid.
Yeah, to bundle it up.
Bundle it up, kid. That would have been a good question of the night. Keep that in the holster.
Yeah.
The first job. Or first or best. We could go both ways. We could do one or the other.
Well, loved the job but hated your manager.
Ooh, that means I don't like the job generally if I don't like my manager.
Yeah.
Jacob Wilson. I don't know about this guy. I like this Jacob Wilson kid. That's a red rookie redemption. Might want to hang on to that. Wilson. Johnny Level showing up again. Johnny on the level.
Cashier your dad's clothing store on Saturdays. Nice.
That's cool. Your dad had a clothing store. Jalen all dressed up all the time.
It was Prada.
Jalen wears Prada. That was a sad day when I stopped working at the card shop. I stopped. I don't know. To be honest, I don't remember why I stopped. But I did. I stopped.
Was it because you moved or something?
No. I stopped about a year before I moved to Texas, maybe, or something, and maybe 2 years. But I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't remember why I did. I don't remember. I didn't get fired or anything. Caden Kendall. Caden Kendall. Have not seen much of him. That is a first Bowman green. 159th pick overall. Higher than me. I don't know why I stopped. And then one of my teachers at Stillwater High School owned the other card shop across town. My math teacher owned that one for years and years and years.
Huh.
So I would go into his shop. He didn't like that I was working at the other shop, but he got over it. Otani. Yeah, we had a bunch of shops in the great city of Stillwater, Oklahoma back in the day.
Isn't that crazy how card shops used to be so many of them?
It's almost getting there again.
Like there was like 3 here in town at one point.
Yeah, there's a lot here. It's almost getting that way again. It really is. I like it. It's like the 90s all over again. Oh, ho, ho. Hey, first off, we got a long auto here. That's going to be a long one. We've got a Holiday. Who is this young Jackson Holiday? Open all year cards, just like Trevor's, mom. Jackson brings heavy doses of pop, range, arm speed, and quickness on the bait path, along with an elite pedigree, giving him the tools to become a franchise-changing star. I won't read the rest.
Hey, man, that's way better than the back of that one card.
And if you notice, the doorknob is turning by itself.
It's already broke.
Jonathan Long, not Trevor's guy. Probably Carly's guy. That is a Cub. Oh, it is definitely Carly's guy for the Cubs. There you go to $4.99.
Cubbies. Dan
the man.
W-E-I. Wee.
Owen Wild. That's crazy. That's funny. You got the stuff that didn't sell, Jalen. You're wearing the polyester one-piece suits and all that stuff.
The leisure suits.
Yeah.
Corduroy jackets.
Adult onesies.
Adult onesies.
He's wearing the adult onesies that didn't sell.
Wow.
Flap in the back. Leo DeVry. This dude is going to be something. Mark my words. Leo DeVry going to be a stud for the Padres. We have a big Leo DeVry card that ends Sunday at Fanatics Auctions. Go check it out. It's a PSA 10 auto.
He went to DeVry.
He did. He went to that university.
Unsportsmanlike comment. Exactly.
So we were the card shop I worked at. Ooh, Roka Saki. That is Sasaki. Excuse me. That is a red rookie. We got to give that a boom. That's nice.
I've never seen it.
He's the man that everybody's looking for the Dodgers.
Of course, the Dodgers.
Everybody on the Dodgers. So the card shop was right across the street from Oklahoma State University campus and right by the stadium.
That's awesome. That's a perfect spot.
It was I was in a strip center, and I drove by there. You know, I drive by there all the time, and you turn and you look.
Uh-huh.
Oklahoma State bought the land, and it's a parking lot.
Oh.
It's a parking lot. Makes me sad. Amador, that's when you know you're getting old. The best places in town are all parking lots. We got Ricardo Yan. I like to call him Ricky Ricardo Yan. That is going to go to the D-backs to 250. Purple refractor.
Mark, H-O-E.
Here you go, Mark. Nothing but a parking lot where all those good times used to be. Mahia for the
So are both those shops gone?
Yeah, neither one are there anymore. I don't know if they have a card shop there anymore. I don't think they do.
That's surprising.
Got a lot of people there. I don't think they have a card shop. Now that may have changed. I don't know that I would be aware. I don't go there enough. I don't think there's one there. There wasn't when Hillary was getting her her PhD at Oklahoma State, she said there was not one during that 6 years that I'm aware of. Weatherholtz, because I would have been living there on Saturdays probably. I've been visiting them all the time. She probably wouldn't have liked that
Do
either.
they have a comic place?
They do. They've had a comic place. The same comic place since I was a kid is still open. It's pretty big, man. It's called I knew you were gonna do this. I don't remember. You'd have to look up Stillwater, Oklahoma Comics. I don't remember the name. Yamamoto to $4.99 light blue paper. Light blue paper for the Dodgers. They have a cool sign. They got like Spider-Man and Wolverine on their sign on the building. Stuff.
Yeah, most of the older shops have stuff like that. Newer shops, I've noticed, they don't really have cool stuff on their signs.
Right. Yeah, they got a big comic shop.
Legendary Comics?
Legendary, that's it. Yeah, they've been in business a while. All right, we've got Javier Voss. I feel like, should we boom this? I haven't seen this guy's auto yet. I feel like it's a boom. Kansas City. You go Royals. Javier Voss.
Dan Wee.
Later draft pick. Bowman. So relaxing. Selling Bowman when I was a kid. Still selling it. Did you miss anything crazy? You missed Carly. She's right there. She's right there. She's right there in chat, JD. Don't miss her. Look at this guy. Gary Gill Hill. I've never seen that. I don't know if that's his middle name. Is that his last name? Is there supposed to be a hyphen? I don't know what's going on there. Don't know what's going on.
Well, there's like a game shop next to it.
It's all one. Yeah,
Night something games.
they own both, and they like connected them or something. So they have their tournaments there or something.
Wow. That's cool.
I guess I need to go in there and FaceTime you, and you can tell me what to buy for you. Next time I'm over there. Quintero, Charlie Condon. We need to get some of his parallels. Haven't got any yet this year. Alex Mooney and Owen Wild. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is nuts. This is out of this world. Owen Wild. That is going to go to the Rays.
You're talking about this guy's last name?
Man, that's unusual.
Oh, my gosh.
That's nuts. That's insane. Charlie Condon. That was the end of this Bowman break. Hey, we'll start right at 9 o'clock or thereabouts. We got a 15-minute intermission. We'll be right back with a pick your team style. 4 more jumbo boxes. We'll be right back. Hit that thumbs up button. Energize.
Gary Gill Hill sounds like a minor battle in the Civil War.
It could have been. I'm going to go take Gary Gill Hill. Nice knowing you guys. We'll see you in a minute.
Okay, last break of the night.
Uno momento. 1 minute. Thanks for hanging with us. We got 32 people watching. I think when we start doing Bowman toward the end of the night, it slows down a little. Bowman's not, we're not pulling rookie patch autos with, giant things flying out of them or NFL shields or logo men but I get it. Bowman is a lot of cards but I love it nonetheless. These are the cards you're going to want to hold on to when these folks hit the major leagues. These are the cards of choice. All right, my coffee is warmed up. Our Bowman is ready.
Let's do it.
Trevor's getting tired, so he's not as sassy. It's a good time of night. All right.
Not Bowman's fault, Dane. It's you.
I thought you went to play video games.
She left and she heard you and she came back.
I think her video games failed. I think she's trying to lay off the video game. She's realizing, wait a minute, I'm a grown woman.
What?
I'm a 53-year-old woman. It's time to lay off the video games. It's time to get real. I think that's what she's realizing right now.
What?
I think that's what's happening. You ready?
Hogwash.
I think she's ready. IndyCar track behind us? What is that? Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button for us. Hit the subscribe button. YouTube knows you like our channel when you click thumbs up. We appreciate it. It gets us more viewers. We always thank you for that. 4 boxes of brand new Bowman Baseball 2025. They are jumbo boxes. It's a half case. It's case number 4, or half case number 4. In about 5 minutes ago. A new auction started at fanaticscollect.com. Many of you have consigned cards with us, thousands of cards to be exact, since we started doing this program last fall. We are now consigners. We will sell your cards. We will do all the work. You do nothing but get paid. We will do your graded cards, your raw cards. We can even grade your cards before they go to auction. Email me, this email address right here, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Dane, send me your auction information. I'll send it over to you. And then we can talk about what you got. Glad to get on the phone with you folks, talk about your consignments, talk about your cards, or just email back and forth is fine too. Yeah, here we go. Bowman. This is a pick your team break, so I'm not going to read the names off. Everyone knows what team they chose on our website. So read those over. If you want to pause your video, that's fine too. It's your video, not mine. All right, here we go. Box 1. Let's get a good screenshot. That's it. That's a screenshot.
That's a horrible screenshot.
That is a horror. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a fancy screenshot. Watch this.
Show
a thumbnail.
a pack.
Should call it a thumbnail. I'm going to show them a...
You talk about the horizontal, seeing things sideways.
Watch this. Bet you've never seen this in your life. Watch this. That's how you do it.
Wow, what a cut.
That's how you do it. This is a die cut, fool.
There you go. Those guys are way too close to one another.
That's how you do it. I'm going to use that thumbnail on every Bowman break.
He's saying we should go back and you should edit that out, obviously.
Yeah, I have to do that a lot with Trev. I'm here till about 4 in the morning editing what he says. I've had to edit a few.
You've had to edit once.
I've had to edit like 16, 17 times maximum.
You're stupid.
Yeah, JD, I get a little worried sometimes. You never know what this guy's going to say. You never know what he's going to do. Small children shouldn't play with... yeah, that's true. That's true.
Lesson learned, Carly.
Carly, are you playing a different game now at least? We're tired of the...
Call of Duty?
Yeah, are you playing something else? Why don't you mix it up? Why don't you play Toe Jam and Earl like I asked you to?
You going to get GTA 6 when it comes out, Carly?
Jeez. Trey Sweeney, rookie die cut.
Grand Theft Auto 6, like 10 years in the making.
And it's only 6. God, I think I was playing that way back in the day and it was like 3 or something.
Yeah, well, 5's been out for like 10, 15 years probably.
All right, we've got a red rookie, Ben Rice for the Yankees. Ben's having Rice. That could be that is part of the red rookie redemption program. If you don't know what that is or how do I redeem my red rookies? What do I get? How do I get the $100 credit? Go to fanaticscollect.com/red RC. RC is in rookie card. fanaticscollect.com/red RC. That website will keep you updated on the program and all that good stuff. Finally, they added a little something to Bowman. So they added the MVP buyback to Topps Chrome. That's been maybe the best thing Topps has done outside of the debut patch has been the MVP buyback. Now they at least have a program for Bowman. I think they may change. I don't know. I feel like my gut tells me they may change it in future years or edit it a little bit. That would be okay. Sammy Hernandez, Purple Ray Wave for the Cardinals to 250. You're playing Call of Duty right now. Oh, we got the, I'm going to call it pink. You guys can call it magenta. You can call it whatever you want. You can say fuchsia. You can say chartreuse. I don't even know if that's pink. I'm going to say pink. Walker Janik for the Astros. That's a boom, I think. 28th pick in the draft. That's who you want for the Houston Astros.
Going to switch up to Mario Luigi Brothership in a little bit.
What is that?
Some new game. Not a fan of GTA. What about Red Dead Redemption? That's an amazing game.
Will Simpson. Where there's a Will Simpson, there's a way. There you go. A's.
TJ.
Oakland A's and TJ. I'm still calling them the Oakland A's. I don't care what anyone says.
Tej.
That's TJ Ram. That's Ram Man. Oh, you He-Man fans out there remember Ram Man. He wasn't very smart because he was hitting his head on stuff a lot. Much like Carly.
Ramjet was a transform. One of the aerial bots.
I remember. Remember, what was the one with the cassette in his chest that turned into a
Soundwave?
A bird. Soundwave. Soundwave was solid. Sagis and Bo Walker. Bo Walker knows baseball. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got drafted. There you go, Diamondbacks. Raymond.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Little B-dub. Signed at B-dub.
Dude, Red Dead Redemption 2 is up there. It's probably top 3 game of all time, if not the best.
Geeky conversation. Big old geeks. Conversation.
It's a video game.
Big old geeks with their big old heads. Talking about.
Carly loves things involving horses and ponies and rainbows.
Carly's scared of horses. She's going to say that right now.
My
Watch.
Little Pony?
No, she's scared of horses. All horses. Even My Little Pony.
What?
Carly doesn't like Christmas. She doesn't like horses. She doesn't like bacon. I'm not kidding on any of this. This is all true. She'll tell you. James Wood. We'll give the Wood a boom. Why not? Might as well give the Wood a boom. That is for the Nationals. That's the red rookie logo. I need some more sleeves.
Got a bright future.
Mario version of Final Fantasy. Now that sounds kind of fun.
Oh, sweet.
I like me some Final Fantasy. We've got Edglin Perez. I don't think it's Ed Glenn because it's Gleen. I think it's Ed Gleen. I'm going to go Ed Gleen. That's for the Yankees.
J-Bro.
You Jay?
So is it kind of like Mario RPG?
It's like cosplay.
Well, like the first one was Mario RPG. I guess Brothership was like number 2. Or
What's cosplay? Is that where you actually dress up?
costume play.
Yeah, she's doing cosplay, Mario. Her and Adam.
She's Princess Peach and he's
No, she's Luigi. No, she's Wario.
She's King Koopa.
She's the Goomba. She's the Goomba.
She's in a dress. He comes out with a shell on his back. He's
Okay.
spitting
This
fire.
is getting too detailed. Stop. Everyone stop. I'm pulling the chain like on the train when it stops the train. I'm pulling the emergency brake.
Everybody's like trying to
Yeah.
stay upright. Oh,
Hey, it's Woods World of Wax. That's where Carly works on the weekends. All right, moving along. We got Christian Moore. Johnny Level. Johnny Level, my guy.
Elder Scrolls. Oblivion, yeah, those are
Is this a video?
crazy games.
What is this? GameStop? All right, 9 of 125. Carson Binge. Remember that time we pulled 100 of his cards in a row?
Did you binge it?
Yeah, we just kept binge pulling his cards. Remember that? Teal, that's an Aqua Shimmer for the Mets. We binged it.
Okay.
Horses
Cool
are
from
cool
far.
from far away.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Yeah, those games are not for the faint of heart, JD.
Oh, jeez.
I wouldn't consider those games fun. Red Dead, that's really fun.
Wouldn't consider this conversation fun.
You don't know what fun is if it comes bit. Never mind.
If it come bitch you in the face.
Bitch,
Okay,
yeah.
Farmer
I
Joe.
wasn't gonna say face, but
Okay. All right. Brothership is more like Final Fantasy than RPG, but you know me, I play anything and love everything Mario.
nice.
Hopefully Binge doesn't hang out with Jack Lyons. That's true.
That's pretty, JD. There you go. I gotta give that to you.
No, that's deep.
The bench.
All right. I don't approve of any of this. I'm firing everyone. As soon as this breaks over. All right. As soon as you sort these, I'm firing you.
Yeah, as soon as
All
I sort
right.
everything,
As
get
soon
it
as you
out.
sort everything, I'm firing you. All right. Charlie Condon. The guy, that's the man. We got to get a Charlie Condon auto. Who bought the Rockies in this?
Scott McD.
Scott McD bought the most expensive team. He's looking for this young man. We got to get a parallel at least.
Carly loves her Italian plumbers.
She does. She does.
Carly loves Italian sausage.
Carly doesn't like pizza. No, she doesn't like tomatoes, which means she doesn't like pizza because it has tomato sauce. She doesn't like tomatoes or bacon. That's insane. Insane.
The bacon part's pretty insane.
She doesn't like Christmas. Doesn't even like Lloyd Christmas.
That's understandable.
Okay.
All right, kids.
Hot dogs. I don't have any. Hope my hot dogs are dry and my pool is disgusting. I don't have any hot dogs.
Dane's pool is hot dog water.
Where's Colin, by the way? Speaking of hot dog water soup, we haven't seen Colin in a while. I think Carly scared him off.
Carlin Rass.
Oh yeah, Colin Razor. Yeah, he's the man. Sasaki. That's a rookie. I'm top loading that. Sasaki Strikeout Showroom. Card shop
These
insert.
names.
Oh, those names.
These names.
How about Didier Fuentes?
Nice try, Diddy.
Chase Burns to 299. Chase Burns. That is not a first Bowman, but it is a Sparkle Teeny to 299.
You chase something, it can burn. Usually you have to have a chaser if it burns.
Should have had when we hired you, I should have some sort of a quiz. Personality contest. Personality analyzation. Kobe Mayo. Hold the Mayo. You hold the Mayo. Kobe Mayo on the Red Rookie Redemption. Go check out that program.
That's funny. One of my buddies was talking about working at Waffle House, and he said
I love me some Waffle House.
whenever he got his application, there was a little questionnaire you had to fill out.
Like a math problem.
And the very last question was, can you fight?
I like that. Good job, Waffle House. Because I'm about to throw down. David Ortiz Jr. How do you like that? David Ortiz's kid.
Oh, wow.
Going to be a Ranger.
That's cool.
You like that? The Bowman commercial this year. Did any of you see the Bowman commercial for this product? Big Poppy is a fortune teller. Kind of interesting. Matt Wilkinson, he's a big boy, to $4.99.
Don't worry, you're Charlie Condon.
Okay, stop reading. Stop the reading.
That's pretty good, JD.
All right. Greatness loading insert. Swellenbach. Emmett Smith Pineda. We call him Emmett Smith Pineda.
E-hole.
How do you say E. Smith? Is Smith? Is it just Smith? Is the
Probably
E,
just Smith.
E silent? I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I guess the S could be silent.
Eith?
Eth?
I don't know. Eth? We've got, it's a big one. Boom time, Nick Kurtz. So good it hurts. There you go, A's. That is 3 of 100 on the mini diamond.
I will not say anything.
That
TJ.
is that's how you sign a card, by the way.
Right.
Good job. That man was the 4th overall pick. That's not his first Bowman.
Ramrod.
TJ Ram. Doing things.
Ramrod.
Taking
You know
names.
That's from, right?
Taking names. I do not.
Super Troopers.
Oh, yeah. It's S. Smith. S. Smith, man?
S. Smith. S. Smith.
Ooh, how about a little J-Rod? Julio Rodriguez, purple paper. Purple paper for the Mariners. J-Rod.
Julio.
Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets.
He's wearing one of them sliding gloves.
Yeah, they're like oven mitts. So you don't hurt your hand. It's actually not a bad idea, but they look ridiculous. Let's be honest. Swing and a myth. And a myth. And a myth. Amador. I don't think we've seen one of these. Oh, there's an auto. I don't think we've seen an Amador red rookie logo yet for the Rockies. Shea Whitcomb going to be an Astro, and that is the rare. It's harder to get the rookie autographs than it is to get the first Bowmans. If you guys are Bowman heads, you already know that. Number to 100 on the mini diamond. Give that a boom.
Brian, Dow Jones Industrial.
Dow Jones Industrial Average. Yeah. Shea Whitcomb. He's a rookie. We like him. Maybe our second rookie auto we've pulled. We haven't pulled very many. Boom on this. Reptilian J.J. Weatherholt. What a pack this is. He's the 7th pick in the draft.
What is it?
Cardinals.
What's that design?
Reptilian.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of got a snakeskin pattern. Pretty cool.
Like the dragon scales.
It's like Carly's face. Oh, sorry. Did I say that? I didn't mean that. She's not here. Don't worry about it. We'll move on. I didn't say that out loud. All right. Bryce Eldritch. And we've got Christian Campbell with the K. 86 of 199. That is a magenta wave for the Red Sox.
Red Sox.
Aston. And we got a
binge.
Rockstar. Nick Kurtz insert. Yeah, the Reptilian, what people told us in chat yesterday was they're taking the place of the Lunar Glow, which we've had the last few years. Just kind of that light green color that wasn't numbered. I do think they have numbered Reptilians. They probably have like a blue and a gold stuff.
Gold would look cool.
Yeah, I think they have different colors of it. It's kind of cool. All right, Drew Romo, don't call me Tony. And Aaron. It's the only way, if it's Aaron, it's the one way I haven't seen Aaron spelled. Aaron Escobar, going to go to the Phillies. Half a boom, 1/4 of a boom. There you go, El Rey.
El Rey.
And that was a, I'm going to call that a cleanup team. That was one of the last 2 teams to sell, El Rey.
Nice.
One of the last 2 teams to go. Nobody wanted the Phillies. El Rey said, watch this. Eat this, kids. Put this in your pipe and take a bite of it.
And Lyle it.
Yeah. There's young El Rey.
L to the Ray.
1 per blaster box on the Reptilian on the Bowman blasters are actually legit. I'm not a blaster guy. I do not buy retail. I like hobby stuff. I think if you spend $300 on retail and you spend $300 on hobby, the hobby you're always going to do better most of the time. But Bowman blasters were legit last year. You could really get some autographs out of them, I feel like. Ellie De La Cruz, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I feel like the blasters really brought something to the table last year. Heck, we even broke it last year, I think. We broke a case of blasters. It has to be her to roast her. Brian? There's a spelling error there.
Hera.
Her. All right, paper.
Hera.
Now remember, guys, in this break, the paper base, we are sorting it all. And by we, I mean him. We are sorting it all in the PYTs, but most of our breaks are going to be random team, and it'll be random stacks on your paper, so you can put a set together a little easier. Hard to put a set together when you only get 1 team. So actually, you can't. So there you go. Love me a good Bowman jumbo box.
You would.
That's usually one of my things every year is I buy Bowman draft and I buy Bowman personal boxes. The last year I didn't get to do either. I didn't get to a box of Bowman draft or Bowman. I got to get back on the horse, man. I did a few breaks last year.
The catastrophe.
Your dinner?
No.
Oh, I thought you ordered the catastrophe. That's a new pizza over at Pizza Hut. It's made by that guy.
That guy.
He comes back and makes your pizza.
That guy.
It's called the catastrophe. He sweats all over it. All right, moving along. Jesus, Jesus Madej. I'm getting better. I can say things. Generally agree on hobby versus blaster, but the Diamante in Series 1 and the Reptilian and Bowman this year have me looking more at retail. Hey, then the retail designers are doing their job. You've got to have something in there to draw you in, because I just think in the past, to me...
I would also say Optic with downtown.
You can get downtowns in retail. There's your draw.
Yeah.
You know, I got a chance at one.
That's pretty much one of the only...
Nothing's worse when you can't get the best thing. You know you can't get it. That kind of kills a product. So you even make it harder, even just so you have the possibility. Jackenzie Noel. That's the first Noel.
And you can actually say that one.
We've gotten with the red logo. That's the first Noel. It's a good song.
This guy has more than one vowel in his name.
That's true.
As opposed to the other one.
You know, back in the 90s, like in basketball, there would be inserts you could only get in retail. So I would buy retail because I wanted the Michael Jordan insert from that. And it only came in Series 2 retail or whatever. That, to me, that draws you in. I think it's more auto-driven now and a few inserts. But back then it was hey, I buy in retail because I want to get the mystery finest or I want to get whatever. 55 of 150, Marcos Torres. First Bowman Blue Shimmer team color match. Give that a boom for the Rangers. Marcos Torres.
Jose.
It's a nice parallel. Another parallel in this pack is a purple paper. Santiago Suarez, first Bowman.
Very nice.
Oh, you're on the road. That makes sense if you're working on the road. You got to pick up retail, unless you know where the hobby shops are and you're looking them up or something. Judge, Chamber of Cards, Judge's Chamber. Oh, number one. I'm going to top load this just because I like to do that on the number one. There's a 100-card set, the top 100 prospects. Roman Anthony cards are going a little bit bananas right now. I don't know if you guys have any Roman Anthonys or are buying any.
He was the number one?
He's the number one prospect in baseball right now.
Like, does that mean he wasn't the number one pick?
No, but he's just the number one
like he's not out yet?
Prospect.
He hasn't had his rookie yet, or?
No, that doesn't say rookie, does it? No, I don't know. Roman Anthony's rookies aren't out. I think just his first Bowman. I may be wrong.
Baseball's weird. It's like,
you guys tell me, is Roman Anthony gonna have rookie cards this year? I think it'll be next year. I think it'll be next year. That'll be. I know his prospect stuff even is going for good money right now. Because I think he was the number one prospect. Sasaki was number two, maybe. Not really sure. Oh, Weatherholt. Getting some nice ones. Weatherholt, Bowman Scouts number 15. That is the mini diamond to 150 Cardinals. Probably the second guy you're looking for besides Condon in this one. Win Hu Pan. Phillies, auto number 2. Am I wrong there?
No, second hit for L to the Ray.
Nobody bought the Phillies till the very end. El Ray knew what he was doing. He may an update, so he may have his rookies in update toward the end of the year. Yeah, that makes sense. Those are going to be big rookie cards.
Yeah, the Midwest is sparse for hobby shops. You got that no lie.
We only have one here, and I don't think they're direct with Topps or Panini. They do clothing too, but they don't have a ton of stuff.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't consider them. Actually.
So I would say we don't have one. If you're asking me, we technically do, but
we got a few places that sell cards.
We're in a town of 100,000 people. We don't have a card shop. Adrian Del Castillo. Just depends on if you count that as a card shop or not. Hey, 67th pick overall. That's the red rookie.
What's crazy is we have more people than Green Bay with the Air Force Base.
The Air Force takes us up to that 105,000 people. Say that name for me. Help me out.
Didier Fuentes.
Didier?
Didier?
This card appears to me, and I may be wrong. This may be my eyes. I think that's part of the photo. I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's your eyes.
I thought it had like a little scrape mark, but I think that's part of the photo. So I think we're good there, Braves. We have the Braves.
Fuentes. Robert growing some fruit and vegetables.
Growing some fruit in his backyard. Hopefully it's legal. All right. And O'Neal Perez, that's the Reptilian. I'll top load some of these if they're first Bowmans. Cubs called up Cade Horton. Here's a who? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, update's going to be probably on fire there with him if he gets called up, Roman Anthony. I would agree. That would make Topps Chrome Update even better. Like, Topps Chrome Update doesn't need any more help now that there's the debut patches. And I assume they're going to keep them in that product. I have no idea. Churio, Future Stars Collectibles. Be interesting when basketball and football licenses switch over to Topps. What product will they put the basketball debut patches in, and what product will they put the football debut patches in? That'll be interesting. I don't know. I think you put it in a lower price product that's maybe struggling a little bit. I don't know. You put it in a product that you don't put it in your hottest products that are selling like hotcakes. I think you put it in something that maybe needs a little boost. And we've got it is Urena. It's not my arena. It's Urena. That is to $3.99. First Bowman Lava. Good looking card for the Yankees.
Ingelf.
I'm gonna name my firstborn Ingelf. He's gonna be a hobbit.
What language do you speak? Ingelf.
Oh jeez. Yeah, most of the hobby shops up here are the same way. A bunch of hats and maybe one box of each. That's kind of how ours are. There's a lot of retail on the shelf and stuff like that. Weatherholt. I am going to top load that. He is a stud. Might want to hang on to his stuff. Cardinals.
I think the biggest thing, if you live in Texas, just go to the Dallas Card Show once a month.
Every 2 months. Although they do have one in Fort Worth, but I wouldn't go to that one.
Yeah, they always advertise it once a month.
It's like 300 tables. I think Dallas one's 700.
This thing's freaking huge, man.
Yeah, the Dallas Card Show. This is the first time I haven't gone in a long time. I missed it because of the Topps conference. Victor Rodriguez. Let's get a boom for the Dodgers.
Dodgers. Matt Mass.
El Ray, we still got to get you down to a Dallas Card Show. Take you out to dinner. Meet you. Got to meet some of you folks there. Got to get some of you folks down to the Dallas Card Show. I usually go on a Friday and come back on a Saturday evening. Although I keep missing trade night. There's a big trade night on Saturday evening. I always miss that. Rhett Louder. Sorry if you couldn't hear me there. Caminiti. Cam Caminiti.
Texas trip with the Dallas Card Show. Yep. Biggest show in the country, right?
Outside of the National. It is the it's a big one. 700 tables, man. It just seems normal to me because I go every time. I kind of know where all the people set up. But if you've never gone, you're going to walk in and go, oh my gosh. And then you're going to go see all the cards and you're going to go, that was a lot. And then you're going to go, yeah, there's a whole nother room that's this big too. There's another one. People are like, huh? There's another room? There's 2 main rooms. And a lot of people don't know that when they come in. And then there's like 3 or 4 side rooms that have, 20 or 30 tables in them. Pretty fun. Snuffers? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever eaten there.
I've never heard of that.
Snuffers? Sounds like somebody sneezed in your food. snuffers. Or no, I guess it would be maybe some sort of dip in your food. Gotta get El Rey down to that card show. The one time El Rey went, I couldn't go. I remember that, El Rey.
Right, I remember that too.
El Rey went, and I was like, man, El Rey's the only one I'm gonna miss. I think I missed 2. I missed the one this last time about a week ago, and then I missed the one that El Rey went to. This is Zaire Hope. There's hope for the Dodgers. There's hope for the Dodgers. Since they just won the World Series, there's hope for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Burger joint with the best cheese fries and poutine ever. There you go. San Antonio's fun. There's a lot to do down there. Red rookie logo, Brooks Lee. Getting some of the guys we haven't gotten yet. There you go, Twins, Brooks Lee. Maybe he'll get Rookie of the Year. Maybe that'll be a $100 bill you can use at the Fanatics auctions to bid on some of our Dynasty Breakers stuff.
Note.
It is a C note. Could be a 3 note if they end up. What am I spitting everywhere? That's I have coffee on my the top of my lip. I got coffee just hanging out on the top of my lip.
It's probably just pouring out of your nose.
Probably is.
The coffee bleed.
It's kind of like the jokes pour out of my soul. You know what I mean?
Dane doesn't have a nosebleed. He has a coffee bleed. Because his back.
I don't like
Just
my
like your
coffee
soul.
black. I don't like my coffee black.
Just like your soul.
My blood has a little bit of cream in it and a little bit of Splendor or something. 74-75 Walker Jenkins yellow. That's a good looking card. I don't care who you are. Even Trevor would say that's a good looking card.
That's pretty good looking.
Hit that thumbs up for us. Help us out. How many likes do we have tonight? Please don't tell me we're in the 50s.
Yeah, we were.
Don't tell me
just
that.
a minute ago when I refreshed it.
Don't tell me we're in the 50s.
Okay, I won't tell.
How many do we have?
You said don't tell you.
Go ahead.
57. Hines 57.
Hit that thumbs up. Help us out, guys. Dylan Cruz rookie. I'll top load that. And Steven Ikavaria. I like that name. Ikavaria. He's throwing the heat. There you go, A's. Oakland is dominating on.
Third hit.
Oakland A's are doing well in all these Bowman breaks, it seemed like. You may want to pick up the A's in a future PYT. Just note to self.
Elray bought $150 in card supplies when he went.
Did you really? Good time to do it because they've gone up now. I don't want to think about my next top loader bill.
Going to have a hard time with these red rookies. The PSA 10 quality is going to be hard just to take $100. Yeah, depending.
That's true.
I'm sure you have some people that keep them.
That's true, because you're thinking, what are there, 40 of them? I forget if it's 40 rookies, so that's like 40 boxes to get all of them. So yeah. I mean, if once they win Rookie of the Year, I think people will give you, I don't know, what are they, 150, even if it's not a big name guy or something. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. It's really interesting. I've heard there's a few of them that aren't eligible to get Rookie of the Year now. I don't know if you guys have heard that. Look that up. I don't know the details on that. There's 2 schools of thought. Trevor and I were talking about it. If you have one of the guys you thought was a lesser guy, it takes your odds up, because if some of the 40 rookies aren't eligible, then your odds go up tremendously. Heard something about that. Just heard that today, actually. All right, autograph, and that is a small one. It's Gary Gill Hill. I'm going to give him a pass on having a really tiny auto. He probably said, you know what? I got 3 names. If I wrote all 3 names there, it would just take up the whole card. So I'm just going to go GGH. There you go, Rays.
Mark H-O-E.
I feel like Tampa, I think we're a little underpriced on Tampa. That is my, I'm not going to change the price. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying Tampa, for how good they are in this product, I could have gone, I think, about $15, $20 higher. So another thing to keep in mind if you're looking at the Rays. Did you buy any cards or sell or trade any cards, Elray, when you went to the Dallas show? All right, Caden Dana, beautiful last name, Angels. That's another red rookie we're loading up on. And we have an auto for the Orioles. Baltimore, Aaron. Another way to spell Aaron.
Wow.
Let's just go 4 letters, Estrada. Baltimore.
Scott Breaker.
Scott's last name is Breaker, not kidding.
Breaker.
Doing a break with Scott Breaker. And Kevin McGonigal. That's a nice reptilian. There you go, Tigers. What is a PSA 10 Trout rookie worth? Not what it once was. Not what it once was. Still a decent amount. 37th overall. Yeah, the red rookie logos, even if they don't win Rookie of the Year, they are going to be harder to get, much more rare. So they'll still have value. All right, Corbin Carroll to 75. Nice yellow paper. Getting a lot of different paper parallels. There you go, D-backs on the Carroll. D-backs are a pretty good team in this one as well. There's Jack Lyons again. Number 2 prospect, Walker Jenkins on the Bowman Scouts Top 100 insert. Kobe Hold the Mayo, die cut. We're usually pretty good at getting a superfractor or 2 every year, so I'm hoping we kind of follow that trend. If you didn't notice, I think you guys are probably hoping we do more of the hobby mixed with Breaker's Delight. I just posted that for Tuesday night. It's less expensive, but the Breaker's Delight pops up the number of autographs, so I feel like it's a good way to do it. I think we're going to start doing it that way each year. I don't want to do hobby by itself on Bowman. Not enough autographs. And I don't want to do Breaker's Delight by itself because it gets a little pricey. So it's kind of a perfect mix. Hopefully you guys like it. My favorite's Jumbo, but I think Breaker and Hobby both bring something to the table. You put them together. Pretty good stuff. Conrad Kaysen. And our final pack of the evening. Makes me sad. I don't want tonight to end. So we just keep breaking forever. Who's getting into my break on Saturday? I'm doing a full jumbo case. 2 teams each. Draft your teams. We're going to have a baseball fantasy draft at 7 p.m. Central on Saturday night. And after you guys pick teams, you guys and gals, we're going to open a full case of jumbo. It's going to be fun. It's going to be the only break we do on Saturday, so we're not going to be in a hurry or anything. We'll make it fun.
11 spots.
11 left, guys. Bases loaded Bazana. And another Bazana behind it. That's weird. And we end out the break with Paper and McGonigal. All right, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly Auctions. Got some big cards and some smaller, lower dollar value cards ending this Sunday that your fellow Dynasty Breakers have consigned with us. Go support your fellow Dynasty Breakers. Buy a few cards from them. And maybe you want to sell some of your cards with us as well. Send me an email. There's my email address. I'll be glad to help you in any way that I can. Sell your cards and do all the work for you. We'll be right back to say goodnight. Hoo-ah.
Hoo-ah.
Let me get this printed and let me get the video churning before we sign off.
That's got to be an autograph, Travis. Trout, Bowman Chrome rookie, 228K. Non-auto? What?
That would have been his first Bowman, I'm guessing, and a very low numbered one.
Yeah, is that a numbered card?
I would think so. It's not going to go for that much.
Yeah, that sounds... That's unbelievable.
Is that like a Superfractor base card?
Yeah.
It might be. His Superfractor Auto first Bowman sold for like $4 million back in the day. That Vegas Dave guy sold it. Bought it for...
Bowman first.
He bought it for $400,000, sold it for like $3 or $4 million. I don't remember.
Is that numbered? That seems insane, Travis. See you, El Ray.
Peace out.
First Bowman Superfractor.
Oh, that makes sense. It was probably worth more than that back in the day. All his stuff's come down. I don't know if it's come down 50%, but it could have. All right, you Bowman heads. That is uploading right now. It's the Bowman heads. I'm one of them.
You got a bow in your head?
I do. Peace out, guys. God bless. Thanks for breaking with us. We'll see you tomorrow night. George is here. Memorabilia draft. Finally, 35 more boxes of football. What else do I have tomorrow? I don't even remember. I got a lot of